Hello? I don't want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today. Oh, that's wild. Outer wild. It has a pocket! Yeah, pockets! We love pockets! Yeah! Oh, Lord Zaddy!
I hate you, dragon.
Cool. Look at that.
If it walks like a furnace and quacks like a furnace, it's a furnace.
Who likes good news? Everyone? Then good news, everyone!
Bum, ba, bum, ba, da, ba, da, ba, 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 ba,
Well, now we have to just listen to this. Just let it out. Just let it out. You just let it out. I have noticed that with the like if you add a message in a command, like in a sub, like if your command, I'm sorry, wow, let me start over. If your command is in a sub message, I've noticed they don't activate, and I'm not really sure why that is, because it's a message all the same, but maybe it's, I don't know, I'm not really sure why that is. Why is those things? I'm not really sure. You guys, I feel like it's been so long since I've been here. Like it's only been 2 days, but I feel like it's been forever. And maybe that's because I'm playing a game that I'm dying to play. And Paladrin says hi, not staying long because I haven't started Rebirth yet, but I wanted to say hi at least. Listen, I totally get that, and I'm so glad you're here. I appreciate you stopping in anyway. I totally get that. And I knew that streaming a game that was wildly like huge and popular was kind of a gamble, because I knew that there were going to be people that hadn't played it yet. Have you played Remake? Also, I have to say hi to other people that are here. We've got Landrider and Alex. Good to see you guys. And Scarecrow. Excellent, excellent. It is so good to see you. Salty. Good to see you as well. Yeah. Well. Okay. We'll talk about the Kolulus in a second. I've muted and blocked so many accounts and subreddits and videos. One mention of Final Fantasy VII at all, and I block it to avoid everything. Okay, so you haven't played Remake yet, then. So you're making sure. Have you played the original? Do you know that? Do I know that? Do you know that? What kind of question is that? What a weird question. Have you actually played? Do you? What did I say? Do you know their daughter? DJ BJ, why are pandas so easy to travel with? They only pack the bare necessities. That actually reminds me of a stand-up joke I read about some guy. It was Brian Regan getting his luggage lost, and they gave him this little bag that just said essentials. It was like this tiny little bag, and he was like, "Oh, I overpacked." Okay, Paladrin has played Remake. Okay, so you have experienced that. All right, well, I'm only like, I don't know, maybe 2 hours in, maybe. It's quite the beginning, but I won't spoil anything for you. We won't talk anything about Final Fantasy right now. We won't talk anything about it because I don't want you to feel like you're being like pushed out. Alex says, I think sub messages are not part of normal chat. I think that is also true. I think that is true. I think somehow the chat doesn't pick up on, that's why I don't think, because I think I've had people try to use commands in sub messages before, and I don't think they ever fire because StreamerBot doesn't pick them up. Oh, spring break and you're working. Well, you know what? That was my whole life. Like I always worked, you know, I worked in the beauty industry, and like I didn't get, you know, summers off or spring break off or anything like that. My parents were both teachers. And so they didn't work on those times, but, you know, but they paid for it in other ways. Our spring break is actually next week, and I'm trying to decide what to do. My guess is we'll probably just have lots and lots and lots of play dates with people because we're not planning on going anywhere. We just traveled and we're not in the mood to travel anywhere else. And we have lots of friends around here that we could potentially just go hang out, you know, at a park. The weather is supposed to be pretty nice, so we can all go hang out at a park or a splash pad or something like that, maybe pack picnics and things. So I'm hoping to, what I'd love to do is get our floors done, but I don't think that's gonna happen because we're limited on when we can actually work on that. But oh, Landrider, thank you so much for the resub. I didn't even say that. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the resubscription. I appreciate that so much. You are so important. I know, did you guys know Andrew was back there? Surprise! Andrew in the wild. Okay, so that quote, do you know their daughter? That's from The Ring. It's like some kid sitting in like the doctor's office, and he's way too old to be playing with one of those little things where you like thread the pieces, you know, that they always have in doctor's offices for kids. You like move the pieces around the wire and everything, and he's just kind of a special kid. It's very clear. And she's asking the doctor questions and he's repeating everything she's saying. So that's something that I quote. Oh, I'm gonna put Andrew's chair in the way of that bright computer screen. Hold on. Brat. Paladrin's played the original several times. It's the first Final Fantasy I played on my own. Hey, me too. I haven't played any other ones. Well, no, I say that, but that's not entirely true. I have played them, but I haven't beaten them. I didn't beat 9 and I didn't beat Tactics. I wasn't interested in 9, and Tactics died on me. My disc stopped working. That, honestly, leveling everybody to 99 is one of the best feelings ever. I did that one playthrough as well. I went through the very end area where it's like that marshy area, and there are all these baddies there are a couple baddies that will give you insane amounts of AP if you equip the right weapons. And you do the W2 item like glitch where you can get a bunch of elixirs. And I totally like cheated all the way through that. Did the W2 item glitch and totally just farmed all those baddies in that area. There are some great baddies in that area, and then there's some terrible ones. But I like leveled all my guys to 99. At that point, they were all doing 9,999 damage every time they did any sort of move. They all had 999 MP. Let's just say the final fight was nothing. And I didn't expect it to be. I expected to go in and just wipe the floor. And I did, and it was great. And now I can say that I've done it, and it was very exciting. It was really exciting to watch those little pop-ups be like, fire was born, all was born, lightning was born, because when you level it up enough, you level a materia all the way up, it like births another one that's like brand new. It's weird. It's totally weird. Final Fantasy IV and VI were my first and second ever, but I played them as a kid and watched my family, so I've just always known them and never experienced them in the learning the sorta way. Hey, it's Dead Mods! What's up, nerds? You sound like you and Rumi been hanging out together? We're all nerds together, it's fine. I do not. I have no idea where your phone is. Yeah, I don't know where your phone is. It's probably on the TV stand. Have you checked? I think, I always have to go close that door. Gosh darn it. Hopefully this year, Ander will, sometime, oh, my camera's on auto, for the love. My camera randomly goes to auto, like focus, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. It's funny because I really struggle with the story post Midgar, which is just odd. So I'm super excited for Rebirth. Just finished Crisis Core in preparation. Next up is Intermission, then finally Rebirth. Oh, so you have them like all lined up. Awesome. Wait, you struggle with the story post Midgar? Oh, interesting. Well, they definitely dragged it out in Remake, but that's okay. That's fine. I mean, I'm really excited to see what it has to offer. I haven't really watched anything either. I've watched like the first trailer that they the first like actual trailer they released, and then I didn't watch the most recent one they released, and I didn't play the demo. So I am totally like, I don't know. Well, I am kind of going in blind, even though I know what the story is. I'm still going in blind because I don't know how they're changing things or how they're doing things or whatever, and I'm very excited about it. And normally I would have streamed on a Sunday, but I've had to change that just kind of for our own scheduling purposes, and so it felt like a long time to play and start Rebirth on Friday night and then just have to wait 2 days. I've been like trying to keep myself busy, and I've had a lot to do. Like, it's totally fine, but Dadbod says, so after replacing my caliper twice and my brake pads and rotor, I'm having the same burning issue. I think it's the master cylinder now. Annoying. Is that in your car? That may be a stupid question, but I don't know exactly what that means. Brake pads and rotor. Yes. Either a car or a bike. Yeah, I feel that. I realized in February last month that it's been a year since I made this PC, thanks to literally everyone here. And it's been great. It's worked out really great for me. There are a couple little things that kind of sort of, I mean, not that it's not worse than my old one by any means. I can do far more things with it. But there are just funny little things about Windows that like, yay! It's Midley! That's for you! Hey, huge shout out, big thanks to Mythly for being so patient with me as I took forever. I literally took almost a month to get that interview finished. And I felt like the most horrible person, but I just could not find the time to do it because once Auden dropped her naps, it was like impossible to find a time to sit down and be uninterrupted at my computer But I'm figuring things out. I'm kind of figuring things out. There are definitely lulls during the day. The girls definitely, like when Charlotte gets home from school, they'll watch TV together or something, and that's right before I've got to start dinner. But there are definitely lulls in the day that I feel like I could just give Auden, some screen time, let her watch some Bluey episodes or something. It doesn't have to be like an hour every day. I can literally edit for 20 minutes a day. That's all I need. But it's been really hard for me to find that. So big thanks. That was a delight. It was absolutely lovely. She talked about a lot of games I've never heard of, but I've made notes on all of them. And then, of course, she and I shared some kind of sort of favorite top games of all time. I'm noticing Horizon Zero Dawn is is quite high on a lot of people's lists. It's also high on my list. And I'm very excited for all you PC people to experience Forbidden West, because I thought Forbidden West took everything that worked in Horizon Zero Dawn and just improved upon it. I don't feel like the story was quite as strong and quite as good. It was still really good, but I don't feel like it was the same caliber as Zero Dawn, but everything else that was an improvement for that one, it pushed it into my top 5 of all time. Horizon Zero Dawn was originally in my top 5. And then I was like, there's no competition. Like, the story may not be as strong, but the other things they added that made things so much better or easier or whatever, they definitely took what worked and just like improved upon it. Paladin says, when I played Horizon Zero Dawn, the story really stood out, but I don't really remember it, so I struggled to keep it in my list anymore. The combat dragged that game down for me. That's kind of how I felt when I first played it. It has a huge learning curve. Did you play it on console or PC? Because I feel like a game like that would probably be easy. Oh, see? Okay, so I feel like a game like that would probably be easier with a mouse. I think aiming with joysticks is really, really challenging, which is why I really liked Horizon Forbidden West, because they added motion to your controller. And a lot of people will turn their nose up at motion controls, but you can turn them down so they're not very sensitive. And I found it helped me aim better because I could aim with my joysticks, but then if I just needed to move like just a millimeter over to the left or up, I could just slightly tilt my controller, and it made all the difference in the world. And when I played it, I was like, oh, this is great. I don't remember this being in Horizon Zero Dawn, but I can't believe I didn't use that in Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, that's because it's not. And so when I went back and played Horizon Zero Dawn again, I actually found myself really, really missing that motion, just for those tiny little fraction of measurements when you need to aim so specifically at something, and it's almost impossible with joystick. I do have to get myself some Control Freak thumbsticks. Actually, my PS3, which I know they don't sell anymore, but my PS3 controller, one of the thumbsticks has been completely chewed off. Stixel got a hold of it when she was a puppy. And it was like the cover for it, the rubber cover for it was like hanging by a flap. And then Charlotte like peeled it off one day. And I was like, cool. So now I don't have a, like my controller works, but it's, and I was going to say, oh wait, Landrider, you're playing the first game this week? You mean of Horizon Zero Dawn? Scarecrow says, I thought it was among the most compelling combat I've ever played. I really loved the combat, but it took me a long time to figure it out. I got really frustrated a lot earlier on because I was just so bad at it. And I played that entire game in stealth. I was absolutely terrified of everything I came across. I only fought out in the open when I absolutely didn't have a choice. Second time I played through it, and after playing through Horizon, my skin was a lot thicker, and I was like, let's do this. Come on. Throw whatever you have at me. It wasn't nearly as frightening the second time around because, first of all, the first time I played it was my first time playing it, so everything was scary. But then once you play Forbidden West, everything is even scarier, and it makes all the machines in the first one not quite look so bad. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, so when I first met Dadbods, I met Dadbods from a raid, actually, through Control Freak. Was that when I was playing Tunic? Was that the very first raid he ever did for me? So sad about my schedule change because I can't raid him anymore. But I met Dadbods, and a drop shot is actually a bass fishing thing. A drop shot is where you have a weight that is tied to a fishing line. And then about, I don't know, 6 or 7 inches higher than that weight, there's a little worm that's tied on the line. And then the line goes all the way up to your fishing pole. And when you drop the fishing line at the bottom of the lake, you let that weight sit down on the bottom of the lake, and then you kind of wiggle the line just ever so slightly and make that worm kind of wiggle around. That's called a drop shot. That's what I'm best at. Just saying. It's actually very much a female thing because it requires a very, very light touch. Anders says all my female clients always do the best with drop shots. And so when I met Dad Bods, I was like, oh, are you a bass fisherman? And he was like, what? Turns out I was completely wrong. And also a drop shot is something in gaming as well. And I didn't know that. And it's, oh my gosh, it's Otter. How are you, Otter? Okay, so, oh shoot, I gotta come back. And Sword Art! Can't stand drop shotters. Well, I'm good at drop shotting. Fishing drop shotting, but game drop shotting, not so much. Hey, it's Zill! How are you, Zill? Okay, wait, I gotta keep up. I've gotta keep up with things. Paladrin says, I loved the idea of the combat and what they did. I was just bad at it. Yes, I was also really bad at it, but I feel like it does get better. And I feel like Horizon Forbidden West was slightly easier for me, but I played the entire Horizon Zero Dawn in stealth mode the first time. I was absolutely terrified of everything I came across. And there are times where they force you to fight machines in small, relatively enclosed spaces, and you don't really have anywhere to hide. Those were the worst. But I got to a point where I was like, all right, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just run in there. Like now, I feel like even in Horizon Forbidden West, I could kind of sort of just run in there. But Mithley says, Vosh was the opposite. His first playthrough was him getting right up in everything's faces and smiting them up close and personal on the hardest difficulty. What? No, that is not how I played. It's how I played the second time around. But that's not how I played the first time around. I was so scared. Paladrin, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hello. I'm sorry I'm playing a game you can't stick around for. If you ever catch up to me, or if you ever get ahead of me, which you might, then, you know, you should come on back, and then you can sit and wait until I come up with all of these things. Or come up against all these things. Mithley's first playthrough was super stealthy. My second playthrough was almost all melee. Oh yeah, no melee for me. No lay. No. But I definitely wasn't as scared. I wasn't as scared by any means. But I felt like the combat was a little easier in Forbidden West because of the motion control thing. I'm gonna throw out there that I have started doing a like a Kalulu art showcase. So the beginning of my stream, my backgrounds are all images of Kalulu that have either been generated by AI or have been made by people in the Discord. Charlotte's actually working on a Kalulu right now, which I think is absolutely adorable and fantastic. So if anybody has any artistic Kalulu things, I would love you to submit them in the Discord, and I can use them as like backgrounds for my stream. The only thing is they have to be somewhat kind of sort of big enough to fill my screen, which is 1920 by 1080 pixels. I can make smaller things work, but that's just kind of what the average screen size is for OBS. But huge shout out to Brooklyn Otter, actually, who was the one who kind of sort of gave me the idea in the first place. And a lot of the images that I had today during the starting soon screens were from him. I've got some from Cody, and I have one from Joe, the Crafty Shark. And so I am always looking for things. I'm always looking for things to make my stream unique to myself. I was just telling my sister this a couple nights ago. I had a really, was this just last night? I can't remember if it was just last night, but I had a really crappy night and I was so frustrated. Last week was like, maybe not my streams, but during the day last week was a total like wash. I feel like last week just shouldn't have even happened. I was so unmotivated. I couldn't do anything. I was just out of my mind with trying to figure out how to like make my schedule work. And I was so discouraged about so many different things, and my toddler's schedule changed, which isn't anything I can change. It's not like I can make her sleep. And I was having a really hard time, and I was laying in bed and I was doom scrolling, even though I know better. And then my sister called me out of the blue, and I didn't realize how much I needed to just talk things out. So I was talking to her and I said, you know, I've been on Etsy and I've looked up streaming backgrounds, webcam overlays, emote badges, things like that. And none of them fit my aesthetic. But I'm not a graphic designer, so I can't make them myself. And it's hard for me to describe exactly what I'm looking for to someone like my sister or, people in the Discord that are artsy, because I don't even really know what my aesthetic is until I see it. And so I'm always looking for ways to make my stream stand out and be uniquely my own and like my kind of feel and my kind of vibe, and also my community's vibe. And Kalulu is such a big part of just this community as a whole. So if anybody has, and I'm not asking anybody to do this, but if anybody has doodles or time or AI generated images or whatever that you'd like to share and you'd like showcased on the stream, please send them my way, because I would love to showcase them at the beginning of each stream. The picture that Scarecrow drew of that he drew, that is not digitally rendered. That was like hand drawn. So that I used as my ending screen, because once again, I couldn't ask somebody to do that. That would never have even occurred to me. And yet I absolutely love it. So stuff like that makes my heart grow like 17 sizes. And I love being able to showcase that on my stream, because I love, I love that kind of artistic feedback and that people are interested in that, and it brings us together. Anyway, I just love it. I just love it. Chaos says, I'm not artsy either, just fartsy. I will be using that from now on, because I am also not artsy. Like I said, I can't describe what my aesthetic is either, but I've gone through pages and pages and pages of Twitch backgrounds and overlays, and I'm like, none of this works for me. None of this is what I'm looking for. So I scramble around and I use like Canva, or I just kind of Google pixel art or, things like that. But I obviously want to give credit and I want to pay for things where credit and payment is due, but I have a hard time being like, well, this is what I'm looking for. Cause like, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know until I actually see it. So, yeah, just if anybody has ideas, if anybody has anything that they'd like to be showcased on the stream, I would be more than happy to do that. So, we didn't even make it through all the images today during my starting screen. So yeah, like a PC background image. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What are the sizes for Chat GPT's AI? Is it, or like their images? I think it's like, it's not quite wide enough. It's really close, but I have to pull down the corner and make it slightly bigger, and then it fits in my window for my OBS screen. But whatever the largest size is for, that's why Canva is so nice, is because I can do kind of some things in Canva, but I don't pay for the premium subscription to Canva, so I just use whatever free graphics or whatever they have. But I can size that to be the size of my OBS. 1792 by 1024. Oh yeah, see, so it's like barely off. So all the pictures that were sent that were made with Chat GPT, I had to pull to make slightly bigger, but it didn't make a difference. It was totally fine. So, but I'm just limited. I'm not an artist myself. Sometimes I kind of wish I were, but I'm just not really willing to put the work into it. It's not a big enough passion of mine. Charlotte is really passionate about drawing, and I'm trying really hard to cultivate that, because I would love for her to learn and continue to be, but she can already draw better than me. So we're getting there. We're getting there. It's gonna be great. So she's working on a Kalulu, and she's working on a Kalulu that is some theme, I guess, which I was like, that actually makes sense because you can't use themes like Disney or like Pokemon or Nintendo or Metroid or whatever in ChatGPT because it's copyrighted. So I was like, you do whatever you want, girl. And I will put it, I told her, I said, I'll put it on my stream. I would love to do that. I don't think I have anything else, so let's get right into our game, shall we? I had to restart the stream tonight right after I went live because my capture card wasn't working. But here it is. Huzzah! Yay! It is working. Okay, so I played this for, what was it? 3 hours on Friday night, and I haven't played it since, and it's taken literally everything in me to not play it. So I'm super excited to play tonight. It's gonna be a good time. Oh my gosh. I cried on Friday. It's great. Oh, I may have to go fill up my water. Yeah, we sat and listened to this entire song and I just cried. Okay. Okay. Yes. Oh, didn't, my sister told me that PlayStation laid off. Okay, wait, hang on.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she? Or rather, what is she?
Wait, what? Who is that? Oh, what? Okay, I have so many questions. It is not a direct sequel. It's actually the second installment. So Remake is the first part of the story, and now we're continuing the story of the original in Rebirth. This is like the second installment. There's a music box somewhere. I gotta go and find that music. Where is it? That's how jazz, all jazz sounds to me. Where is it? This is a crazy little inn. Can I go down here? Is it down here? Oh, it is upstairs. I'm sorry. It's not like a... It's the same story. It's a continuation of the story. So I guess technically you could call it a sequel. But in the original game, the entire game was 3 discs long. And Remake only covered the the first area. Hey, it's Rumi! How are you, Rumi? Did you hear? Squeenix just announced that Final Fantasy XVII would be titled The Last One for Realsies. I was just gonna say, my sister said that PlayStation just... Are you sleeping,
Pardon me,
my
sir,
dude?
but you don't look very well. An old war wound acting up, perhaps? If so, I can certainly empathize. I myself fought for the company once upon a time, and my bodies never let me forget it.
Okay. Cloud puts his hands on his hips. He's like, I'm bored talking to you. She said that PlayStation just laid off like 800 employees or something because like AAA games are too expensive to make anymore and they're laying off all these people, and that just broke my heart. I thought, how can that be? How are they supposed to... Where did she go? There she is. Okay. All right. Let's get ready for... I know, so many layoffs.
Do you think Midgar's over there? Anyway.
There's something I need to ask you too.
Out with it.
Shoot.
That night, 5 years ago, at the reactor, I saw you lying there. Saw your wound and all the blood. I figured it was too late.
Yeah?
She is so pretty. Oh my gosh.
Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
Who would come up with that? Do I really know who you are, Tifa? Are you the same Tifa that I've always known?
Can't believe I'm having this conversation with you. But here we are. Here, look.
Oh, she's gonna show him a scar?
My scar. That proof enough?
That's so close. Here, Cloud.
After you left, Zangan found me. He's the one who brought me to the clinic. He risked his
This is a
life to get
family-friendly
out of the
stream.
reactor and down the river. Wasn't just him though. There's the doctor who operated on me all night, and the nurses who looked after me for days on end. I'm here now because they were there for me then. And where were you again? In fact, where have you been this whole
snap.
time? For 5 years.
You know I can't tell you that.
Why?
Of course you can't. Sorry, I just need some space.
It was an odd conversation. It was a very strange jump for her to make from being like, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some sort of imposter? How would she make that, like, how would she make that connection? So I would say Remake followed the story pretty closely, but then they made some really off the walls decisions that I still cannot figure out why they made them, that I really didn't approve. I really didn't like. I thought, I don't know if they're just trying to be like, I don't know what they were trying to do. I have no idea, but.
I thought we could just pick up where we left off, like nothing had changed. But I guess I was wrong.
Guess so.
Why can't he tell her where he's been for the last 5 years?
I was so happy to see you again, but maybe I shouldn't have been.
Oh, parting words. The music in this game is absolute perfection. Except this jazz music that's playing right now. Yeah, they want to do like, they made some choices in, can I go out that courtyard? They made some choices in Remake that I really honestly have absolutely no idea why they made those choices when they have an entire storyline that is perfectly set before them. I don't know why they would take certain things out and then add things. It's not like they didn't have enough story. I think that's the thing that bothers me the most. It's not like they didn't have the story. They just decided to take certain things out and then just add other random things for no reason, which is my same beef with the Harry Potter series. I'm like, why would you you have a perfectly good story sitting in front of you. It's not like you're running out of ideas. Why would you take something out and then just add some harebrained thing that makes no sense and wasn't in the original anyway? But I enjoyed most of Remake for the most part. Like, for the most part, I totally loved it. I thought it was great.
You two fight.
No.
Everything's fine. You're not my dad.
We have enough problems as it is. Copy?
Those beds are low to the ground.
Night.
How is he sleeping on that arm thing?
Tomorrow is another day.
Thank you for that wise sentiment. Red, appreciate that so much. Maybe he doesn't remember. I can't quite remember. Oh yeah, wow, that was the end of chapter 1, wasn't it? I can't remember. I can't remember exactly. Like, the story is so long that a lot of it gets kind of muddled in my head. I'm telling you, there's no way he could lift that sword with those tiny little arms. I mean, they're muscly arms, but like, they're still tiny little arms. This is quite the room. We've got like two beds. We have a table. We've got a couch. It's a nice little room here in Kalm.
What's this?
A gift from our humble establishment. Though it may not look like much, it should help you to break the ice with those you meet.
Queen's blood?
Absolutely not. No, no, no. Susie does not play mini games in games. No. Nope. 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 I've got enough things. No. I have enough things to worry about without learning a whole new game within a game. Nope. Definitely not gonna happen. That's just how I do things. I do not play mini games in games unless I'm absolutely forced to. It's just not gonna happen, sorry. It was the same thing with Horizon Forbidden West. There was something called like Machine Strike or something like that. I never played one game. Never. Not once. I was like, nope, I have too many other things that I need to do. I ain't got time for this. Nope. No siree.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate.
Good morning, sir.
Are you the... Oh, he is the
I must
innkeeper.
apologize for not introducing myself to you earlier.
He looks like a vampire.
Gordon,
And not the
owner
hot
of
kind.
inn. Your companions have all stepped out. Oh, but Barrett...
He kind of looks like
He
Snape.
wanted me to pass along to you. You missed roll call, soldier boy. Luckily, you're on leave for the day. Don't waste it, though. Get your equipment checked ASAP.
What?
Sound advice?
Oh. Okay, I can do that
Perhaps
now.
A trip to the arms dealer is in order?
Good idea.
Thanks,
By
man.
the way, Cloud, do you have any folios on you?
Yeah.
In that case, you might also want to pay a visit to Magnata Books. They have stores all
Folios?
over, but the first official one was built here in Kalm, and their resident scholars are remarkably talented. If you want to unlock the true potential of your folios, you should go see them.
What
The
is a
first
folio?
customization is always free.
Candy Crush. No, I don't do like mini games in games, like card games.
Finally.
I don't do that kind of stuff.
Day yesterday, huh?
Who likes good news?
Hey, it's
Everyone? Then
John!
good news, everyone!
How are you?
I've been waiting for a chance to thank you properly. Without your help, I'd still be in Hojo's clutches.
I love Red.
Lab.
Red is
Was
the
nothing.
best.
Even so, I owe you a debt until it's
Ooh,
paid.
tails on fire. I'm with you. Heck yes, you are. You, oh, hallelujah. He is one of my favorites. Bless him. Rat dog.
Oh,
Love him.
If you're getting your equipment checked, have them check mine while you're at it. Sure thing.
I think he uses like barrettes or something.
The risk's
can't
got a
remember.
backbone.
Cloud has more emotion in this game than he did in Remake, I feel like. Oh my gosh, this music is great. Overcoming challenges, helping people in need, and exploring the world will deepen your party's bonds. Oh, it's like Xenoblade, where you gotta like build affinity with each other. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, the higher this level, the more skills and abilities will be available in your folios. I really like that word, folio. 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 I'm not entirely sure what a folio is. Are those ladies dancing over there? Whoa, look at these tiny little... Talk to me right now. I have something to say. Focus your efforts. What are they doing? I don't recognize the music they're playing either.
She's late. Too late.
Oh man, he's waiting for someone. Okay.
You know why Rufus had to step up.
Okay. So if I remember from the original map, arms dealers up here, I believe. I think they're all up here. I think there's like, yeah, yes. Weapons.
How much is this one here?
I don't know if I have a lot of money.
Damn. That is quite the weapon you got there, mister.
It is.
Seen plenty of
Thanks.
action by the look of it. But saying that, it's still only a shadow of what it could be. With a little love, that baby'll sing. If you like, I could show you.
Yeah. I think I know how to do this. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can skip this, but I may regret this later.
That girl is singing, and she's got the voice of
Mithley only plays mini games if I know it's gonna give me legitimately useful gear. Yeah, I guess if I knew there was like a legitimate good thing at the end of it, I might be willing to play it, but just to play it just because, I have no interest in playing like little mini games within games. There are a plethora of mini games in the original in a certain area that we'll get to, hopefully, in Rebirth, I'm pretty sure. And I just had no patience for any of them. I only played them if I absolutely had to, which I think you do kind of sort of have to get something there. I don't remember what it is. What do we have? Wow, that is fancy. Sleek Saber. It's for 3,000 gil, and I have 2,000. Okay. Hold on. I have... Okay, wait. Man, all their stuff is expensive in this game. I don't feel like it was as expensive in the original. We're gonna have to do like some grinding, you know what I'm saying?
Take care of that weapon now.
Can do. Each weapon comes with a distinct ability which can be used when the weapon is equipped. Using this ability repeatedly or meeting its proficiency bonus conditions will increase your proficiency. Max out this proficiency to use said ability when you do not have its corresponding weapon equipped. Okay, so you can utilize other weapons' power if you level them up enough. To be totally honest, Salty, I don't know, because you don't look overhead anymore. It's like this game basically started in Kalm. So I haven't even really seen what the outside looks like. I basically did a flashback at the beginning of the game. We've just been here the whole time. But like thinking of the original, you went up these stairs and then there was a weapons dealer, a materia dealer, and then there was like there was something else. I can't remember. There were always 3 shops, but I can't remember what the third one was. But this place is way bigger than the Kalm in... It looks like something that would be at Epcot in Disney. This place is huge!
There's so much fresh produce.
How the fruit? Okay, here is... This is like...
Hello, and welcome to my humble shop.
This is like items? Maybe? Potion... Oh, interesting! In the remake, they called it a tuft of Phoenix down, which suddenly in my head I was like, oh my gosh, it's Phoenix feathers. I never knew that, ever. I always thought it was called Phoenix down and it was like something in a bottle or something, but in the remake they said it was a tuft of Phoenix down, and I just could not believe I'd never known that. What is a cushion? Allows you to use broken down rest stops? Because you need a cushion? Is that like a tent? Oh my gosh. It's Collector! How's it going, Collector? Good to see you. Good to see you. Look at all this. Look at all this. Nope. Don't need cards. Totally okay with cards. Oh my gosh. I'm remembering a lot of these things. Okay. We've got okay. We're just gonna kind of look around. So if somebody has like the little dots over their head, does that mean I need to talk to them? Am I supposed to go run a bunch of errands for all these people? I guess I could have talked to Tifa, but I didn't.
I understand.
I need my map. Oh, that's my map. Oh my gosh, Kalm is gigantic. Kalm is not this big in the original. It's got like maybe 4 places you can walk inside. Bailey Bazaar. This place is gigantic. Well, oh, there is music. Where is it? Where's it coming from? You can collect all the music. It's definitely not coming from up here. Dude, the look of Kalm looks way cooler than it was in the original. I would... Oh, that was it. No, that wasn't. Oh, this is it. Okay, maybe you're not collecting songs in this one? Because in the remake, you do collect songs. Oh, there's Aerith. Hey, girl, hey.
Aha, finally decided to get up?
We've got another sleepyhead protagonist.
Yeah. So what you been doing?
Why, waiting for you, of course.
You have?
Got business with the bookstore? If so,
Yes,
I won't keep you.
actually.
But if you're free afterwards, wanna climb the clock tower together?
I'm a stool. Sit on me. Nope, no, stools don't talk. Stools don't... Oh, no. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to.
Take a few minutes. Come on.
Crap, dang it. I was thinking about it. Yeah, screen time's off.
Sweet. Since it was my idea, I'll go get the tickets.
Don't
I'll
say
meet you in front
anything.
of the tower, okay?
Go. Go. Yes, that's kind of what I assumed. Press L1 to view a comrade's feelings toward Cloud. The green is smiley face happy, and I didn't mean to say I'm busy. I'm sorry. I was thinking, and I didn't realize there was a time limit. Crap. Also, it's Alcondros! Fantasies were so good they made 7 finals. Oh, they made like 16.
Welcome to Magnata Books.
And they're all called Final Fantasy.
I take it this is your first visit to one of our stores. Well,
Yes.
customization can seem tricky to the uninitiated. It takes time and experience to get it right. But I think you'll
We can all be sleepyhead protagonists.
Let's give it a try.
You don't have to be an early riser to be a hero. Spend skill points at Magnata Books, locations, and automats. Automats? To augment your party's folios, thus unlocking powers latent in your allies. Whoa, there were a whole lot of words in that I had a hard time like follow. Okay. Skill points. Got it. Okay, skill points means... Okay, wait, I'm sorry. I have to do this. I have to do this tutorial. Select Cloud's folio. Whoa. The orange skill cores can be unlocked by spending skill points. This is so different than the original. Okay, what does this one do? Uses Aerith's magic to unleash a ranged attack. Okay. Is this the same thing as... Oh, these are synergy abilities. Okay, as you unlock skill cores, adjacent cores become available in turn. You are free to choose which skill cores to unlock, and when adapting a character's strengths to suit your playstyle. Increasing the party level creates more skill cores. The character will earn skill points when they level up, and when they acquire manuscripts. Unlocked skill cores can be reset at any time, and the skill points spent... Okay, this is different than Remake, right? I'm thinking of skill points in Remake. It was like these orbs, kind of like in like the spacey kind of section.
Everyone?
Right? This is the same thing,
news,
but they've just changed it slightly. Right? Somebody that's playing this right now, tell me that I'm right. Bosh, hello! Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
And that's about all we can do for now.
I really hope I can
We
keep
haven't
that all
even
straight.
skimmed the surface,
Because
believe you me.
there's a
much
lot
more this
to
than meets the eye.
handle.
May not seem like it yet.
I just want to go fight things and build up skill points and become very, very powerful. That's what I want to do. I want to go fight things, but I want to go fight things with my party. I don't want to go on a date with Aerith. Like, I love her, but I don't want to go on a date with her. I want to explore. Hey, it's a Chocobo! Chocobos are adorable. I was going to get Charlotte a stuffed Chocobo when we went to the Final Fantasy concert, but by the time we made it to the merch table, they were sold out. And I was like, well, I could just buy one online, I'm sure. Look, listen, I don't want to go on dates with anyone. That's not why I'm playing this game. I don't want to, realistically, I don't want to be romantic with either Aerith or Tifa, but they do kind of push it on you, and I'm kind of sad about it. It replaces the space orb system with a folio upgrade system. Okay, that's what I thought. Has she turned off her screen time? Can I do you a huge favor, and if you could fill my cup for me? Will you do me a huge favor? No, you don't. You just hang on to the, you know. Thanks, babe. Because something bad might happen? Well, I mean, something bad could happen to all these party members. I mean, technically, something bad happens to all these party members. Once you learn everybody's backstory, there's just... But with as far as people's backstories and things like that, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody that hasn't played it yet, so I'm not saying anything. Okay, I guess I'll talk to you.
Morning.
Morning.
Everyone's kind of off doing their own thing.
I noticed.
Say,
I mean, I guess they don't really...
Does Tank remind you of anything?
Oh, shoot!
It's
I should...
like the water
Dang it.
tower in Nibelheim.
Right? Weird to
My
think how
relationship with
much meant
Tifa
to
has
me
changed.
Back then, when I was still there.
How? Okay. You don't have to be romantic to see the town with your good friend Aerith. That's true. That is true. What is back here? This music is so pretty. They did such a good job. Okay. So, have I like... Oh, hello.
I take it our equipment is in order.
I mean, I don't really have a lot of...
Careful with Shinra.
Hey, it's Boyaki! Oh my gosh. Both are people... Oh, no. No. I knew I could count on you. Good boy. I'm not gonna say that. I hate that they make me... I don't like that they make me choose an answer really fast. I need to think about these things. Boyaki and Alcandros are here. Oh my gosh, it's so early where you guys are. Oh my gosh, I am so honored. It's funny because in the original, if you don't play nicely with any of the ladies, the romantic scene takes place with none other than not Dad Barrett. I guess that's true. That is true. Yeah, I don't want to be forced into... You're right. Well, it says a date with Aerith, but, you know, it's totally fine. We'll go see the... What is it? The watchtower? Clock tower? Whatever. Susie's husband did not. Well, he's working on something. Hey, it's Chain! Happy Moon Day! I hope your journey has been good tonight so far. Well, we haven't made it very far yet because this place is huge. It's giant. And I'm just running around and like looking around for things, but... Oh yeah, that's right. All these people are dancing. Okay, well I guess we'll go meet Aerith. Wait a minute, who's in my party? Party. No? Yes. Party. And Barrett and Red. Wait. So, I totally agree. Like, I can't even imagine. There was this scene where Cloud was crawling, and I was like, dude, maybe if you took that sword off, you could move faster. There's no way. Oh my gosh. Okay, so nobody's in my party yet. Like, it's just me. I guess that makes sense. Does make sense. Where is the clock tower? Where is it located?
Hey, do you know what's going on in Midgard?
Up? Did I miss it? Sorry, small child. People just running into people left and right. I don't want to play cards with anybody. I don't want to play cards with any of you. Where is what am I looking for? A clock tower?
Got a package with your name on it.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. This whole game is just stunning. It's so pretty. Okay. Baron, Kyle Gate. No, I don't want to play a card game with you. Where the heck is the... Oh. It's like way... Okay. Okay, so there's a bazaar that's over here. This, the rusty arrow. Okay, let's go in here. And then we will... Oh, there's Barrett.
Look who it is. You up already?
Bye, Mithley. Have a good night.
No, sir.
Thank you so much for being here.
Drop till 7th Heaven's back up and running.
Sure.
This one will taste good.
Damn straight. Especially
This reminds me of the... This is set up like the bar in Wall Market. How interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, Midgar was... I was pretty ready to get out of Midgar. I was like, they should not have made this take so long. I was ready to get out of there. It was so... Well, I mean, but that's part of it, is like how much of a dump it is and how just sad it is. I mean, you wanted to get everybody out of there, you know? Chocobo ice cream? Okay.
Cloud, over here.
I would absolutely vacation to Kalm, 100%.
Let's get started then, shall we?
He's like, I just woke up. This is too much energy for me. I honestly, like, you feel like you're in Paris, or, I mean, I don't know, maybe Boyaki can tell me differently, but this feels very like little French village. Oh, okay, our music's gone. Music's done. We're gonna have a heartfelt moment. We're gonna have a moment.
Midgar's this away.
Should be, yeah.
I don't know. How can you even see Midgar from here? Is that Midgar? Oh, with those big pipes coming down? I guess that's true.
It is far away.
So, did something happen between you and Tifa? Don't look so shocked. We're roommates, you know.
She say something?
Not about you two, no. Still, I can tell.
This music will never...
I would have given anything to have a friend when I was growing up. Don't take her for granted.
Oh my gosh, what? So, did you guys fight? Oh, is it Turks? Oh, is this where we meet Elena? What? This is crazy! Oh man. I'm sorry, Kalm. They're looking for us. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, everybody. Who's it gonna be? Who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be Elena? Is it gonna be Reno? Is it gonna be Rude? Who's it gonna be? I really need to put my party together.
Aren't they?
Gotta be.
Well, I guess my party's Aerith now. Okay. Okay. Did she just jump? Oh. I was like, what? That was literally like 2 staircases, 2 stories. Enter. Thank you.
There you are.
I can hide you.
We need to get back to
I have a secret passage.
Don't worry worry about your friends.
I didn't buy anything. Like, I didn't buy any, like, equipment for anybody. Like, I'm feeling,
Suffered enough.
I feel like I might be a little underprepared.
Come on.
I didn't have enough money! Okay. Broden? Is that his name? Okay, wait. I feel very under... Okay, hold on. I do have a Midgar bangle. So I'm gonna download that real quick. Secret tunnel, man. Secret tunnel, man. Okay. Unless... Party? How do you... How... Okay, wait. Oh, materia and equipment. Okay. Cloud has a what? He's got a metal bracer. What about a Midgar bangle? Defense goes up 18 and magic defense. Does it have a materia slot? Ichabod! Not a spoiler in any way, but I do like that they added in any missed equipment can be it through chests or otherwise can be bought in all future stores. Has made me relax about not discovering everything. Oh, that is so good to know. It does have a... Look, right there. Hallelujah. That is actually really good to know because I already missed a chest and I was feeling really guilty about it. That is so good to know. Okay. Now, if somebody... This is going to be a stupid question, but if somebody joins my party, wouldn't they all three show up in this screen like it did with Sephiroth earlier? So, like, right now I'm technically alone, right? I should be able to, like, switch between... Yeah, I feel like Remake was them just testing the waters. And then they got all this feedback, and then Rebirth is like, okay, now we're gonna do this for real. Okay, well, do you know what? I think I'm worrying too much. Let's follow Broden. Let's follow him.
Not here. Well, we know take the back.
No. Okay.
Seen anyone acting suspicious?
Seen anybody acting suspicious? No. There was this one guy I saw earlier running around with a giant sword. And another guy that has a machine gun for an arm? I don't know. Could those be the people you're looking for? That's kind of suspicious. I feel like... Oh, he's talking to me. I just realized.
Stop. I'll keep the troopers occupied. While we're talking, you two go up and over.
Up and over? Up where? I'll follow her. Okay. Oh, yellow. Okay, yellow means we climb.
May I ask what's going on?
We're searching for some fugitives.
Have you seen anyone suspicious?
I am so excited. I started it on Friday, and then I had to wait 2 days until my next stream. Cloud, I think you can... Well, maybe not. You do have your giant sword.
I know I saw some people who had a fugitive arrow.
A fugitive heir. Yeah, that one guy with the machine gun arm.
Someone else. Stop wasting our time.
It has taken Andrew forever to fill up my water. I liked Remake. Like, I had a really good... I had a really good time. Can I hurry this along? Kind of. Okay. I had a pretty good time playing Remake. There were certain aspects of it. And there are people in chat that have not played Remake yet. And there are also people in chat that haven't played the original yet. So, you know, there's that. But there were definitely things in Remake that I was like... What? Why? Why would you... Like, it's not like you didn't have story to work with. That guy! He's suspiciously waving! This very awesome fireman's pole right there.
The inn's not much further, but stay on your toes.
Stay on your toes. Where's Aerith? There she is. Okay. Oh, I missed him. Okay. I am so turned around. I cannot figure out where I am in this little city. This little village. So he's working for Avalanche? I know. The end of Remake was not ideal for me. That was like the one thing. Thank you so much.
The tunnel in the basement will take you outside of town. Leave now, and they won't catch you.
Head to the east.
That's what Cloud does.
A friend of mine runs a farm out
Every time he like is thinking about something, he always goes, telling you, JRPG. That concern for Aerith was sweet. I just booked it to the inn. Well,
it's a transmuter. Converts raw materials into more practical items. A Republic antique, but it still works.
I'm sorry I misjudged you, dude. I said you looked like a creepy vampire. I'm so sorry. I feel bad about that. My bad. Assassin's Creed did the same thing, looking suspicious. Piles of dead bodies and cops are like, who's done this? And you're standing there with a crossbow. It wasn't me. Totally wasn't me.
Yeah, I could have.
Tell me your story, Broden.
Town and I have a history with Shinra.
Everybody has a history with Shinra. Man, everybody. Shinra's ruined everybody's lives. Shinra is Shinra.
So before I change my mind, you better get going.
I'm sorry. Old war wound acting up, my friend. From the item transmuter screen in the main menu, you can convert raw materials into practical items, such as consumables, equipment, accessories, and more. What? To expand your transmutation options, collect transmuter chips found throughout the world, or improve your craftsmanship. I see you, Peony Bear! Welcome! I hope you're having a good night. / I hope you've had a good day. Okay, so this is basically just crafting, right? Like, we can just make stuff from the stuff we find, right? Yes? Okay, that's what I'm gonna take it as. I can now transmute a potion and a vial of smelling salts. Yes? Oh my gosh, so many things to learn. First, open the item transmuter. Holy moly. The currently transmutable items are listed here. Increasing your craftsmanship and acquiring transmuter chips will expand the range of the items you can create. Okay, this makes sense for how little you are running around the world and fighting baddies as often as you do in the original. This makes sense. If you find random materials, you can create other things with them, because in the original, you are literally fighting so many baddies and you're just picking up the loot off of them. And I don't think you fight as many baddies in the remake and Rebirth. You certainly didn't in the remake, for sure. I need Sage. And I need Planet's Blessing. What the heck is Planet's Blessing? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Transmuting an item for the first time grants experience. Oh my. Okay. This is gonna be a learning curve for sure. But I'm also 100% definitely gonna need lots of potions. Specifically high potions. Okay. Okay. Hey, my friends. I am so sorry I did not get anybody any equipment.
You made it. All in one piece?
Yes. I'm so glad you're concerned for me, Tifa. I didn't mean to fight with you.
For the love of... Where the hell have you two been?
Clock tower.
Kind of.
Well, that was the
See,
last one. At least
that's
two
the kind of
things
pushing, like, romantic thing that I don't really appreciate, because it's not there in the original.
got that?
Also, Cloud is a child, so.
Now, let's move.
Cloud is a child. Oh, yeah, so 8-bit, it doesn't have, like, I added the robot voice. I definitely don't have to, I can take that off, but yes, if you redeem robot, 8-bit makes a robot voice. Bring up the rear and ensure the others make it safely through. Okay, that's so nice of Cloud. I would suggest Barrett do that because he's literally the biggest one out of all of us.
Looks like a job for me.
Thanks, Barrett. Thank you. I actually really like the idea that Shinra follows you to Kalm. In the original, you escape and Shinra's just like, okay, bye. That actually does make sense. It does make sense. Ladies first, please, by all means. And Barrett. And Red. It does make sense. They would be, for sure, on the lookout. Okay, where am I going? The farm. Okay. I really hope I hope I get all of this stuff that I'm supposed to get. Like all these tutorials and stuff. I'll get it, right? I'll get it. I'll get it. It's fine. It's totally fine. Oh, here we go. We're like out in the real world now. As if we didn't pass the real world to get to Kalm. Right? Am I not wrong? Am I wrong? Oh, this music.
Just look at it all. It's so green.
Man. These are all my childhood dreams coming true.
Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Yeah.
Guess I still have a lot to learn.
What do you want to know?
Isn't Barrett the one that's like,
How do we cross
Shinra's sucking up all the Mako? Can't you hear it? The planet's crying out in pain! He's like screaming it. I love Barrett so much. He's so great. Maybe I picked the wrong direction.
I guess we won't be coming back anytime soon.
And I didn't buy anybody like,
Let's go.
they're all just using their same stuff that we started out with, so I hope that's okay.
And there it was. The first step on our new journey.
If I was really cool, I would cosplay as Aerith while I streamed this, but I am not. I don't. Yeah, he took his sunglasses off.
All right, let's get this show on the road, people.
Oh, maybe they rode in that truck all the way here? Adjust your battle party from the combat settings. Yes. You can create up to 3 preset parties to swap between. While exploring the world, open the commands menu and press L1 or R1 to switch parties. As if I'm going to switch parties. I don't think so. While story markers and discovery markers will be automatically added to the map, you can place your own pin. Oh my gosh, that's so helpful. I remember in Remake being like, why do we not have markers? It is 2020. We should absolutely have map markers, but they didn't have any. Okay, I'm heading to the orange star. New discovery made. Co-conspirator. I need a party. I need people. I need my people. Where's my party? What is it? Combat settings. That's what it is. Red, you can stay. Edit party. Okay. You... Oh, never mind. Dang it. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, he is. He's pretty much Mr. T. Just not quite Mr. T. Look at him, though. Would you feel safe running around with that person? I know I would. And then you see him as a dad, and it's just precious. He's so good. Such a good dad. Okay. Now it's time to get serious. It's time to, like, look at everybody's materia. Right? Yes. Red, what do you have, my dude? What do you have, my man? Oh, he has a mithril collar. Okay, he cannot wear the same things that everybody else can, I think. Oh, and he has better stuff than everybody else too, so that's cool. Can I jump over to, okay, yes I can. Leather bangle, metal bracer, okay. Okay, all right, that's good. Do you have anything other than a Gatling gun? Nope, you do not. Do I have any accessories? I have power wrist guards and I have earrings. Earrings fitted with a fragment of materia. Increases magic power. Oh. Can Red wear those? Can you wear earrings? I think you can. Yeah. Nope, taken away from Aerith. Sorry, girl, but that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Because he's a rat dog. I love Red so much. I love him so much. He has a summon, which is exciting. That's interesting. I totally would have given him that. You can't level summon materia? He is a medium-sized summon. Okay. What can I give you? What do we have? Oh, we don't have anything? Wait a minute. What does Cloud have? Oh, that's AP that I'm looking at. Okay, all right. I saw the zeros and was so confused. Okay. Bear with me here as I figure out my magic situation. What do you have? Precision defense improves the functionality of blocking with perfect timing, which I'm terrible at. So bad. So bad at that. Okay. You are my magic person, Red. You are. So... I'm gonna give you... I don't know. Okay, Barrett has HP up. That's good. That is good. I'm gonna give you lightning. Nope. Restores HP when activating Vengeance mode, whatever the Vengeance mode is. Increases counterspin potency. Okay, that sounds really great, I guess. Bless Barrett and his one little... Do we have any summons? Oh! Okay, we'll give you that one. Aerith has wind. What does chakra do? Allows you to restore your own HP and cure poison with chakra. The amount restored is relative to damage received. The lower your HP, the more that is restored. We're gonna... Okay. We're gonna give you wind. Oh. This is so fancy. This is so different. Makes it harder to be interrupted while using overcharge. I do like that a lot. What is your thing? Weapon ability damage. Sure. That sounds great. That sounds good and great. I guess that's true. He's very, very different. Oh, that's true. I guess you couldn't level the summon materia in Remake, but you could level it in the OG, in the original. Did I just say OG? I meant the original. Okay, well, it's time to get serious. Let's just give it a shot and see what happens. One of my favorite things about the original was that everybody just kind of like walked inside Cloud. And then Cloud was the one that like ran all over the map, but everybody just kind of like walked inside him. It was weird. They walked in him and kind of disappeared. Oh yeah, burst. Strike. That's not who I was going for, but okay. Oh, they made this music battle music. What? Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Oh, that's so nice, because now we're not like listening to the same battle music over and over. That is so great. I love that. Wow. I did not know the entire party was gonna like... Wait a minute. Do they fight with me? Oh my gosh. We're picking Sage. This is like Horizon. That is so cool. Wow.
Should we be worried about those things?
We're fine.
How
Says...
can you be so sure?
I don't know.
Because I've read the field guide. Like any good soldier.
What is this? These are rocks.
Attack while on the hunt or in defense of their territory.
Leah Titanium.
On the other hand, attack without reason.
If they're attacking, what does it matter?
Here's another one.
Matters if
So are they fighting? The girls, are they fighting with us or are they just hanging back? They are fighting! Are you serious? So I have a group of like 5 people instead of just 3. But Tifa and Aerith are on the back line. That is wild. I did not realize that. Oh, that's not what I meant to. Okay. They do contribute, worth keeping their equipment and stuff up to date. Wow. That is crazy. Okay, all right, that's good to know. Cause like I took all their stuff. Cause I was like, okay, bye. I won't be needing you anymore. That's obviously not the case. Barrett kind of sort of runs to the side. Like, look at him run. He's kind of like, he holds his gun arm back, I guess. This is absolutely bonkers. That we're in Final Fantasy VII world, open world. I'm can't evening right now. This is so mind-boggling. I had no idea. What is these orcs? Okay. Everybody just do your own thing. Can you like actually ask your party? You know how in Xenoblade you can say like, hey, everybody refocus, or everybody, yeah, let's focus our efforts or whatever. Can you do that in this? The entity slumbering within the equipped summoning materia may begin to stir, prompting a summon gauge. I don't want to use a summon on these little guys. Heck no. Also, when I was editing the video of the boss fight from the beginning, I noticed Cloud's like, his hits were only getting like 14 HP out of that materia guardian. And I was like, I am such an idiot. I cannot believe I chose to lead that battle with Cloud. I don't know what I was thinking. It's so dumb. No wonder that fight was so hard for me. It was so stupid. The overworld theme is phenomenal. It's great. It's one of my favorites. Where would they go when you do your thing? Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess we have to climb that wall, but I want to fight some baddies because I need money. Are they giving me money? Because I really need some money. Whoa. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, I love this. I do not know what I was expecting. Even watching like the trailer, I saw them come out into this area. Kalm looks like a castle. This is so nuts. Although I wish I had a mini map. Do I not have a mini map? Can I push a button to make a mini map happen? Thorin's card shop. Nope, not interested in you, Thorin. Sorry. Yes, this music. It just makes my heart so happy. A sprig of sage to make a potion or whatever. I'm an alchemist, apparently. I can't believe how much they fleshed out Kalm. I got so lost. Well, that's how I was in Wall Market. In the remake, I was like, Wall Market was 2 screens. 2 screens in the original. That's it. What is that magic thing that keeps happening at this place? I don't want to go inside your place, Thorin. Isn't that a dwarf's name? I guess there is no minimap. You just go toward... Wait. How is that our destination? That's smack bang in the middle of Kalm. I know, okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's true if you include the Honeybee Inn, which is funny because when I first played the original, I never went to the Honeybee Inn. Not once. I didn't even realize it was there. So you don't actually technically have to go there. I've played through it multiple times and tried to get Corneo to choose multiple party members, but I can't remember if I've ever gotten. I think I've gotten him to choose Cloud, and I think I've gotten him to choose either Aerith or, well, one of the two, either Aerith or Tifa. I can't remember. Okay, we're headed to a farm. Cows. Hmm? Oh, I'm sorry. All these pens, like these, well, these are all colored pens. Do you just need a black pen? One should work. Yeah. I have, oh, you can activate the mini-map in settings. Thank you so much. Excellent. I can't wait, babe. Awesome. System options, gameplay. Whoa. Okay, combat style. Oh yeah, you can change all these things. Cursor position out of battle. Cursor position in battle. Minimap. Oh. Wait, how? Adjust the area displayed on your minimap while exploring specific locations, such as towns or dungeons. Oh, the higher the number, the wider the area it covers. Okay, that actually makes sense. I don't think you can actually have a minimap when you're just traveling out in the wide world. I think you get a minimap when you go into a specific area. Is that right? Am I right? What is... The party stopped. Can finally sleep. Good night, Boyaki. Thank you so much for being here. World. Oh! Excellent. Thank you so much for that. Oh, that is helpful. Yep, I like that a lot better. Yay, mini-maps! Hugh, mini-man. Taking on the jellies. Okay, so like I can craft stuff with the stuff that I'm picking up. That's good to know. Give me some baddies, man. I guess we can all run faster. This is... Hey... People? Cows? I wish they showed baddies on the minimap. That would be really nice. You learn something new every day. This is crazy. And that's Midgar. Right? Over there? Yes? I think so. What is that? Does that mean, hey, you just discovered something? Because it looks like it's going, like, in me. I got a manifestation of the planet's blessing. Whatever that means. You know what? If it helps me make potions. What is that sound? Oh, it's just things falling. Walking on things. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, we're just knocking bricks all over the place. Got it. What? This literally is blowing my mind right now. Blowing my G-dang mind. I can't even. My sister and my brother are gonna die. They're gonna die. They're gonna die when they play this game. If they ever play this game. I don't think either one of them have finished Remake, actually. My brother's game data got corrupted. And he couldn't continue. And then my sister, I think she just... I also thought Phoenix Down was a potion. Yeah, so in Remake, when it said you got a oh my gosh, tuft of Phoenix Down, I was like, oh my gosh, I was today years old. But in this, it seems to be more of a potion-y type thing. Which makes me kind of sad, because I liked the tuft of Phoenix down. Okay, alright, okay. Let's go to our... So it is in your best interest to wander around and kind of do some exploring, because you'll fight baddies, and because you will find things to transmute into other things. Well, do we know Oliver's farm? Oliver! I don't, oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know what they have in store for 3, if they'll ever even make 3. They just laid off a whole bunch of people. Who knows? Oh, that's Oliver's farm. Wait a minute. Is this where we need to go? Oh, it is. Okay. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Yes, we do need to be at a farm. That is right. Yes, we do. And we have a bench, and we have a thing, and we have a, what is this? Oh. Take a moment to zoom out on the map. I will do that. Okay, zoom. Zoom. My gosh. Oh my gosh. This. Like, this is what I wanted for remake, and then they dragged out Midgar for like 48 hours. When they could have added more. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm here now, and it's okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. It's the equivalent of the bookstores in the cities. Okay. Ranged blade. Perform a ranged attack with your partner. Activate in sequence. Oh. That is with... What's his face? What's their faces? Barrett and... Red? What's this one? Earn this ability to strengthen wind materia spells. I don't care about wind materia spells. Punisher mode by 3%. I will do this. How much is it? 5? I think I have that much. How much do I have? I have 0 now. Okay, cool. Okay, what about Red? Has 10. Barrett sends Red flying toward an enemy at high velocity. Kind of love that. Team up with your partner to charge forward while guarding against incoming attacks. No, we are absolutely chucking Red. 100%. There is no way. Increases counterspin. Unleash a fire magic without expending... What about... What is a chain attack? Oh, man. Okay. Wild charge. Oh, I guess I can do both those. Yes, I will do both those. Okay, and then Barrett. What do you have, buddy? What's your deal? You've got 10. Barrett and Red hone their focus. Team up with your partner to take a strong defensive stance. Sure, he's the tank of the group, right? That makes sense. Makes sense. Guaranteed hit. No, we're gonna increase your life. Okay. So that is... Oh, I guess I should probably do Aerith and Tifa too, because we're like all together. Okay. Have any of you seen Over the Garden Wall? That voice just reminded me of a character. Hey, Sarah. You ready to go? Couldn't even do it with a straight face. Oh my gosh. Ask your partner to defend you while you move about the field. It's kind of nice. Tifa makes use of Aerith's magic to deal damage across a wide area. Heck yeah. Let's do that, girls. Let's do it. Increases synergy skill and synergy ability. Okay. Unleash a wind magic attack without... Sure. I never used wind much in the original. To be totally honest. It must have been. Like, that's the only thing. Yes, I will take that. That's the only thing I can think of, is Remake was really just kind of testing the waters, kind of dipping their toes in, and then once they kind of got a feel for it and got all the feedback from everybody, they were like, all right, let's do this for real this time. And I mean, I guess it does kind of make sense. I mean, they had to start somewhere. Oh, that looks amazing. This is gonna be so insane, which means I should probably like give the girls some sort of materia, but is there materia here? I think so. Yes? Okay, yep. There are things here that you can't find anywhere else. Oh, how much do we have? 2160. It's not a lot. It's not very much at all. Okay, that is expensive, so we're gonna do another lightning. Wait, no. We're gonna do another fire. And we're gonna do another heal. And then, oh, hunter's bangle, whatever that is. A thick bangle made of leather. Oh man, I need 2 of those, but they only have 1. Darn. How much is it? 500? Oh, it's on sale. How I feel about a sale. Yes, I will take 1 of those, please, because it's on sale. And it has 2 materia slots. Okay. Okay, well now I have to... Wait, what else is on sale? What? Oh, the cushion. Is that like the tent? Right? Noelle, no. There's something in the original called a tent where you can use it at any save point you come across, and it'll fully heal your whole party and give everybody all their HP and MP back. Okay, bear with me here, guys. I'm trying to get my party all situated here. Hunter's bangle? Yes. And then that way I can... I'm gonna give you a cure 2. And then that way I can give Tifa... Oh, she's got like nothing. I'm sorry. So sorry. Okay, Red has all those things. There isn't any materia to give her. She has chakra. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll come across more. Does everybody have a... Okay. All right. It's essentially a tent, but you can only use it in certain spots. Well, it's the same as a tent. Tents you can only use in certain spots as well, so that kind of makes sense. That's what I thought. Okay, we're going to sit here. So you can make anybody your party leader. And you always start with them in the battle. Interesting. Okay. We're going to save. And I'm going to save in an empty slot because I've decided I should save the beginning of each chapter so I can come back and like play whatever chapters I want. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having to like, if I want to be like, hey, I really want to do that part again, I don't have to go through the entire... You must be Oliver.
The avalanche, folks. It's okay, I'm on your side. Heard you be heading my way. You're safe here, but not for long. By the sound of it, Shinra's leaving no stone unturned. Might want to hole up at the old dock out by the...
And you can change party leaders per preset party. Nice. I assume we're supposed to... Shouldn't that have a hyphen? That looks like co-conspirator. Co-conspirator. Okay.
To make sure they've got plenty to eat. Need to be nice and plump so they
what am I... it said I was... Like, it completed, but like... This is it. This is it. Let me talk to this guy again. What did he say? What are you?
There's something more I could do, but I ain't got the space to put y'all up.
Oh.
Swamp's your best bet for now.
Well, where's this swamp? Oh my. Oh my gosh, we gotta go really long way. Okay, all right, thanks, man. Okay, so it was basically just like resting up, getting stuff, healing, all that stuff. Coco Inspirator. I was like, wait a minute. That word does not look right to me. That's okay. That's right. Okay. We need to go this way. Wait, what if I missed something over there? Oh! Get it! Whatever it is, I don't know what it was. Oh, I recognize you. I know you. Oh. Throat clamp! Oh! Somebody help me! Some enemies will occasionally bind your party members with unblockable attacks. If your character is bound and unable to act, yes. Yep, yes. Okay, yep, I know this. Overcharge is one of the best, seriously one of the best moves. Yeah, get him, Red. Get your, oh! Red, that was so good! Look at you! Amazing. Okay, so, I meant to send this, well, okay, so, in the original, when you finish a battle, every time you finish the battle, the song, there's this song plays and it goes dun 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 dun, and it plays this song every single time you finish a battle. And in Remake, Barrett sings dun 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 every once in a while after you finish a battle, and I thought that was hilarious. And I'm also pretty sure that it was Rude's ringtone. He answered a cell phone, that one of the Turks answers a cell phone, and I think it was like the Final Fantasy VII fanfare. A very cooperative co-conspirator. I think there was supposed to be a hyphen in there. I cannot imagine the resources it took to make this entire party just wander around this map with you. Like, that's why they had everybody just like disappear inside Cloud for the original, because they couldn't render 5 and then plus all the party members you come across. Oh, like this broken down thing? You need a cushion here? Got it, I understand. First strike. Oh man. The music change is incredible. What is Braver? Sure. Yeah, that's good. Whoa! That was a lot of Braver. These little guys do not stand a chance. Oh no! Get him! Get him! Somebody get him. Right now. Ow! Son of a biscuit! Okay. He can definitely take down enemies with his razor-sharp claws and fangs. Press square, swipe at foes, or hold it down to unleash a whirling slash. Successfully guarding against attacks fills the vengeance gauge, which can be consumed with triangle. Okay. Oh, I'm not close enough. Sidewinder, whatever that is. Yep, that sounds awesome. Oh my gosh. Hey, Booba Fubu! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you! I did say son of a biscuit. This is a family-friendly stream. We don't have any language in this stream, so and actually, I don't say curse words in real life anyway, so I say things like son of a biscuit. I watched a lot of Bluey today. Biscuits is very popular in Bluey. That's what Bluey's dad says. Whenever he gets frustrated, I was like, biscuits. That's actually from an Orbit gum commercial, though. Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit eating bulldog. You son of a biscuit eating bulldog. What the French toast? What are you? Oh my. Can you imagine just like living in this world and just being like, yep, those things just live over around our farm. It's totally fine. Okay, I will use assess. Won't take long. Alpha dunk! Okay. I don't know why, but I think that's very funny. Okay, hold on. I gotta assess. Oh! I don't have assess? Oh. It's down here. Okay, it's not a spell.
Allow me.
Tell me. Weaknesses, fire and cold. Oh, we have a shield. We're gonna have to use some spells here. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not getting very far. Yeah, that was good. That was really good and great. Oh, that was good. Yeah, sure. Alpha dunk down. Okay, on to the second one. Okay, so if I want somebody else to do something, I hit R3, no, R2 or L2. No, we don't want to do that yet. Okay, hold on. Oh, who's doing? Whoa. Barrett only has, okay. Okay, he doesn't have enough HEB. ATB. You know what I mean? Okay, now we're gonna hit you with fire. Okay, and then we're gonna do... Yeah, that. Yep, that's great. And then we're gonna do that. There's so much going on in these battles. I don't know how they make games like this. How do they do this? This is so insane. I don't understand. Did they give me something? What is in the air? What is that green stuff that's in the air? These little like magical wisps. Is that like, hey, you should be going in this direction? Is that Mako? Like what? Cheese and crackers. Yeah. Cheese and crackers. Mother, father. You did. Oh my gosh. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay. We have to, no, we've already talked about this. This is, yeah, he is not a demon. He is my friend. Okay, so Charlotte has been working on a Kalulu picture.
Like how you guys drew yours.
So I'm gonna have to make this into a screen, but here's her picture. Can anybody tell me what that is from? Pine tree. And Kalulu looks blue on this camera, but it is not blue. Kalulu is 100% purple, but it looks blue in this camera. Babe, you did such a good job. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a picture of it, and then I have to make it like a digital picture. Does that make sense? Hey, it's Mac! This is a Dipper Pines Kalulu from Gravity Falls.
Made by me.
You can't put Gravity Falls or Disney or Pixar or anything like that in ChatGPT because it's copyrighted. So, just got my own little Gravity Falls Kalulu. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. You did a great job. You can draw so much better than I can. I could never draw that. Okay, like I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a picture of it.
It just kind of looks like a demon because like fire tail and stuff.
Oh, he's like a rat dog. Look at him. He's so great. We love Red. Okay, what I'm gonna do is take a picture of it and then I'm gonna make it a digital picture. Okay, I'm probably gonna scan it or whatever long ways and then I will manipulate it and make it a digital picture and it'll be one of my backgrounds.
Yay.
If anybody, I said this at the beginning of the stream, but if anybody has art ideas for Kalulu, send them my way and I will showcase them on my stream. Okay, you've got lights out in 30 minutes. Okay?
Haven't seen me when my alarm goes off.
Okay. Hopefully.
Hey, here, keep this.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Charlotte, you did such a great job.
Honestly, you could draw the same if you just put your priority in it.
I'm not passionate enough to learn about drawing. Okay. All right. I'll come see you in a half hour, okay? You just have to be passionate about it, and I'm not passionate about it, so. You guys. I can't draw that. He's got the little journal, and there's a little bill up there. Amazing. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. You have a daughter named Charlotte? Oh my gosh, I love that. Charlotte is a great name. Excellent, excellent name. Cheese and whiskers. What else do I say? I say what the fruit. In that Orbit commercial, she says, I knew something, your little cootie queen. Cootie queen? Who are you calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor? My dad always says, what the heck? What the heck? Gosh dang it, all to heck. Are you baddies? Yes? It's a mooah. It's a makeup artist. Oh, I know what you are. Oh my gosh, yes, I recognize you. Yep. Parrot back there. So-called news.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, as I was editing my... What? I know that move. I know that move. I know it. As I was editing that video of me doing the Materia Guardian, I was like, I cannot believe how many HP points Cloud is taking off of that dumb boss. 14. Such an idiot. I could not believe. Stone. Oh, I thought we were just fighting a stone. Nope. We're fighting one of these little guys. Oh, what? Oh, did he die? Oh, he did. Okay. Good. Good. Son of a motherless goat. Oh, there were like 4 of them? Wow, I did not realize there were 4 of them. That is funny. Son of a motherless goat. What? That doesn't make any sense. She's 4 and full of sass. Yeah, well, most 4-year-olds are. My little one, I've got a littler one, and she is about to be 3, which totally blows my mind. And I was gonna have a party this weekend, but I think I have too much on my plate, and I think I just can't. I can't get it together. I think we're just gonna do a family thing. I'm not gonna lie, I felt slightly like I should do a party. What is that? Is that like the planet, like telling me where I need to go? Or like, is that a chest? Materia? What is? Oh, this got sinister. Do not like this situation here. Okay, all right, that's kind of weird. I have an 11-year-old boy, 4-year-old Lottie, and another one on the way due in June. Help! That's really exciting, but 3, that's a lot. I do not need any more small children. I think I'm good. Yes, okay, I do recognize this kind of, sort of.
No sign of Shinra.
Yeah.
How the heck could they find us out here?
Could borrow a boat, make our way across. Then, head on through the mines and keep going till we hit Junon.
Ah, Junon,
Sure.
yes.
Why not?
You trust these rotting hulks?
I mean, we could.
Can you just swim?
Then maybe we swim it.
This swamp is home to the deadly Midgard Sormer.
The what?
But even if you're slow, you can rent a Chocobo.
Midgar Sormer?
You'll see safely past being nothing if not fast.
Is that what it was
So
called?
just give Bill the word, and he'll pick you out.
A bird.
A bird.
Wait a minute. Is that really what it was called in the original? The Zolom. Yeah. No, I remember what it was. I just didn't realize it was called the Midsormer Marmer. Yeah, it was called the Zolom. Well, yeah. What else are we gonna do? Okay, we are doing the Chocobo situation. Okay, because I was like, there's no way you can. Okay. Chocobo Ranch. Things got really dreary down here by the swamp. Going to the Chocobo Ranch. Gonna get us a Chocobo. I love the Chocobo music. Oh! You're gonna do that, and then you're... Oh, whoops. And then you're... Oh, wait. Woo! Let's do this. And then you're gonna... Oh, you don't have any... Okay. You're gonna do that again. Triple slash? Sure. Nope, we're gonna do it on you. How do you not have any ATB yet? Guys! I also did not know these things were called Moo. No idea. Focus thrust is a good one. Good one. I really like that one a lot. It's a really good one. It's a good one. I think the crown jewel of the whole remake situation is the music for this game. The way that they remade the music is just absolutely stunning. Granted, I've only played a couple hours into Rebirth. I'm sure I'll probably be changing my tune and say, oh, actually, the crown jewel is whatever. But I love how they've put all the music together and everything. It's just the way they did it in Remake was really, really cool. I never use... Oh, okay. We're gonna turn around, I guess. Looks so awful. Can you imagine? Seriously? How are you guys not... Oh, it's because red isn't... Only the strong survive. Oh. Levels. Yeah, the... Midgard Sormer. Okay. Midgard Sormer. I don't know where they came up with that name, but you know what? We're not going to question it. We're going to go get ourselves a Chocobo. That is what we're going to do. Yeah, I think that, like, magic-y stuff that's hanging out in the... Oh. In the air is, like, hey, this is the direction you're supposed to go. I'm helping you out. Is there only one of them? Nope. Oh, he was like a little lizard? But it is pretty funny how, like, the music goes from, like, being really nice and serene, and then this bum, 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 and then it goes right back to being serene again, which I guess does happen in the original as well, but there's always this, there's, like, this sound when you move, and, like, the screen, like, swivels and, like, blends together, and... Actually, in the original on the Switch, when you play it on the Switch, you can actually toggle baddies on or off. Because there are definitely times where I'm like, man, I'm just trying to get to where I'm supposed to go. Will you just let me? Seriously? I don't want to fight 78 baddies on my way there. I just want to get there. So you can actually toggle the baddies on or off. And that was really helpful. I like that Red keeps asking if they've had enough. Have you? Have you? Although I bought the collector's edition, which came with the CD with music on, which is all well and good, but I don't own anything to play a CD on! Oh, that is a bummer. Why would they send you a CD? Like, I mean, I guess, could you put it in your PlayStation? Do you have a disc PlayStation? Oh yeah, we're gonna catch me a Chocobo. Or rent a Chocobo.
Well, well. If it ain't my favorite group of hitchhikers.
Oh, fancy meeting you here.
Who's this?
Again for the ride to Kalm.
Oh.
Don't mention it.
I was like,
It's
I do not know this
the least I
person.
could do for two such lovely young ladies. But I do believe I neglected to introduce myself. The name's Bill, and you can count on me for a lift anytime.
Bill with the Chocobos.
Anywho, what can
Oh,
I do you
that's
for?
I actually would agree. Don't listen to it yet. You need to like.
Any chance?
Yeah, you 100% need to like play it.
Through the swamplands. Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B, but now they're nothing but driftwood, sadly. We got the next best thing, though. Chocobos. To them, a bottomless bog's no worse than a kiddie pool. Now, ladies, you're probably wondering, what gives these birds the power to
Listen,
glide
man, we already
across
told you we
swamps
want a
with
bird.
ease?
You don't have to sell us on one. We just want one.
Would you
Not
believe
really.
that
We
their
weren't really
fluffy
wondering.
feathers give them the buoyancy to float, while their limber legs can outrun a motorboat? Not even the dreaded Midgard Sormer, one of the
Midgard
fastest beings
Sormer!
around, can keep up with them.
Wow.
But you don't need convincing.
No,
You
because
just
we've
need pointing
already
to a
asked
hard-working
for a...
chocobo. Nature's two-legged limousine.
So, can we rent some?
Sure can. My grandson Billy's in the stable over yonder.
Bill and
He'll
Billy.
help you out.
Oh, Billy. He kind of, sort of, reminds me of the guy in Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons that's like super excited that you fly from. Just a little bit. He's got like the crazy hair, just a little bit. I love this music so much. We got Volkswagen buses. Dude, why can't we take one of the... Well, they don't off-road. My brother had a Volkswagen bus for a while. It was actually that exact same color. I have to take a picture for my brother. Oh, my camera's dirty. And I know I can technically take a photo with my PlayStation, but then I have to transfer it over to my... You know. That works just fine. I send that to my brother and be like, look what I found. It's like your bus. It was like held together with duct tape, pretty much. True story. Seriously, I don't know how that thing ran. He and his friends both had they all had Volkswagens. They all had Volkswagen buses. I don't know where they all found them. I don't think I have enough skill points. What else is on sale? Steel, huh? Okay. Yes. I will give that to one of my ladies. Steal for me, babe. Do they use, you know what? I should probably be like stocking up on maybe. Potions? Okay. I hope. Okay, we're gonna say her in a rest for a second. Yeah, I guess that's true. Before you start like buying a bunch of stuff. Nothing. What's a Sormer with you? Okay, so transmuting, huh? I can transmute all the things. I can transmute all those. Smelling salts do what now? I think those cure you from, you know what? I'm gonna do an antidote because we're going into the marshlands and I have a feeling. What is a mist potion? What is echo mist? Oh, cures silence. Restores 350 HP to all allies. Phoenix Draft revives and restores a small amount of HP. What's that? Oh, okay. Smelling salts wakes someone up. Oh, yes, that makes sense. Cures poison, cures silence. Well, yeah, I'll do that. That's good. Can I... Oh. I feel like that is so much better to use on people. Oh, you need a potion to do that. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, that does make sense. I lack the required materials. Yeah, what's the difference between a Phoenix Draft and a Phoenix Down? Mixed potion. Restores 350 HP and 20 MP. Oh. Okay, I think we're okay. Hopefully. All right, let's go talk to Billy. He said he was in the barn. I have a feeling I know what's gonna happen here if I remember right. Billy, give me a chocobo.
Saw the sign.
Gotta breathe right, strip.
Chocobos across the swamp.
I'm sorry, Pops, but you're out of luck.
Pops.
Got no more birds. Last one went this morning.
Could have fooled me, kid.
You have all these birds.
These are spoken for. That or they're not fit for riding. But
I want a chocobo.
I can see you're in a bind, so I'll bump you up the list. For a price, of course.
Which is?
10 grand each.
The thing is, we don't have that kind of money.
Or any. Really.
Well, there is one other option. Only cost you $1 grand.
So I have to go and...
Might say, but I didn't dream of distressing y'all further. Just so happens one of our
Billy.
birds ran off the other day. Wild
Oh,
thing, but still
we've got to go
fine chocobo.
find him.
If you can manage to find and catch him, then he's yours, free of charge.
You sure?
Yeah,
Don't question
why
things,
not?
Aerith. Just
So,
let him...
the hardest-headed
Just
bird
let him
in
do it.
FFVII, by far. And he's the spitting image of Pops here. You can start by looking for his tracks.
Is
Find
Chocobo here?
those, and you're sure to find the feet that made him. Now, wild chocobos can be a bit skittish around people. But if you play it cool and creep up real quiet like, you'll wrangle them no problem.
I think we can do that. Thanks.
And one last thing.
Okay, wait a minute,
This
so we-
info comes free of charge, provided you promise to stop by our shop. Speak to Chloe back there. She'll sell you whatever you need.
So we don't have to throw out food for them?
Businessman.
If y'all can catch our runaway and get his butt back here, riding and rearing lessons are on me.
I want to ride a chocobo, like in real life. Hey, you don't want to kill yourself trying to catch a runaway bird just to get arrested when you bring it back. That is true. That is true. So are we not supposed to, like, feed it while we're trying to catch it? I know you're supposed to find chocobos in Remake, and I don't remember. We got a timeless rod, folks. I think that's... Wait. I missed my crafting menu. Oh, I can make... What? I can make armor just out and about, just randomly. That is fantastic. Okay, that's good, because I am having a hard time coming by a lot of... Cloud is a child, Billy. Cloud is Pops. Yes. Oh, I gotta, like, level up. Okay, all right, okay. That is very cool. Okay, so I think we just got a timeless rod for you. Yeah. And it is better. Yes. I don't want to mess around with materia for you right now. I may never mess around with materia for you. I don't have enough materia to mess around. Okay, so do I have to, like, buy food?
All he thinks about is money. He's just doing his job. We understand, I suppose, but...
Look at her hair. Woo, girl.
Since our parents left. Say, are you guys from Midgar?
No.
Yeah,
Who told you that?
the
No, we're not.
Undercity. Then do you happen to know Chocobo Sam? Not very well, but yeah, I guess we do.
Piggyback on the kid.
Probably the Sector 6 slums.
Is that her dad?
Why do you ask? I was thinking about reaching out. It's his fault Mom and Dad are gone, so...
Chocobo Sam.
It's good folks' business.
But they get help.
Don't tell anyone what she told you. Sam's one of the biggest names in the business. If he gets wind of that story, our ranch is done for.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. I promise.
I want to make a chocobo shirt.
Oh, take these greens. You can give them to Pico
Like,
when you find
of his
him.
little chocobo, like
They were
on his
always
overalls.
favorite treat, you see. Maybe he'll come back once he's had a taste. Right. Should probably sell you stuff, huh? Billy will throw a fit if I don't at least try to get you to spend a few gil. No pressure, but if anything catches your eye...
She does have a young Hermione face, for sure.
On you, I can exchange them for Chocobo gear. So be sure to hand them over if you do.
Golden plumes? I don't understand what about. A ranch's tack shop will have chocobo gear for sale, which can only be traded for golden blooms. These feathers could be obtained by wrangling new chocobos or repairing chocobo stops. Interesting. Okay. Numinous ashes. Mysterious bits of purified earth. Okay. A laurel is a rarity. Are these... Okay, so these are types of things that I can use to craft stuff. Interesting. So she gave me the greens I'm supposed to use. Right? Like... I looted a sword for Cloud. Oh, wait, I think I did know that.
So it doesn't give you all too much trouble.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna spend so much time in my pause. Okay. Oh my goodness. That looks just like the... Oh, nope, that is the Sleek Saber. It does have more... Exploit an enemy's weakness. Imbue your sword with fire and lightning while slicing a foe. Can use while airborne. Well, yeah, it has more... Okay, all the materia transfers over, right? Yes. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I'll get it. Down. Increases the number of consecutive slashes with strong attacks in Punisher mode. Increases ATB recharge rate. Yes. Or rate. Who did I buy steel? Yeah, we're gonna put steel on you. Okay. I've spent so much time in my menu. I'm so sorry, guys. All right. So we need to go give his favorite... I'm sneaking up on a bird. Okay, wait, no, I'm looking for footprints. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking for tracks. Follow the chocobo tracks. Oh, but I want those. I think those are golden blooms. Maybe. They look... Oh, maybe not. There's something. I don't know. Nope, they're just things. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go out this way and we're gonna find the chocobo. We're gonna go get him. Good luck with your chocobo. Great. What are these markers for? Okay, so they're like around here somewhere. I don't see any chocobo tracks. Wait a minute. Oh, it says question marks. It doesn't even know. Chocobo tracks. I don't even... it doesn't even know where I'm supposed to be going. Okay. How am I supposed to see chocobo tracks in the grass? Am I seeing tracks? This here is some... Doesn't even give you any idea of like where to start. You can follow them from the exit of the ranch? I looked on the ground and I couldn't see anything. Okay. Here I am just running off blindly. Self. Oh, those are tracks. They're large tracks. How did I miss that? Okay. We're on the right track now. Yeah, we still are. Okay. So am I supposed to like throw the stuff at him when I catch him, or like to catch him. I guess we'll figure it out. I know how it works in the original. There he is.
Yeah, come on, y'all. Let's go bag us a Chocobos.
Quiet. Keep it down. Oh, there's like a bunch of them.
Keep it down.
Yeah.
When you're on the hunt,
simmer down
you
now,
don't want to
Barrett.
startle your prey.
Pray?
Oh, I do need to go say goodnight to
him,
Charlotte.
right?
Yeah.
We're not having him for dinner, Cloud. Okay. Okay, let me go. You're right. Charlotte's little like alarm saying that it's lights out should go. And you know what actually I'll do? I'm going to run to the bathroom. So I will pull up words on stream for you guys because this is a good time to take a break. We're gonna whisper while sneaking. Whisper while sneaking. So I'll pull up words on stream. I'll go to my be right back screen. I'll go say goodnight to Charlotte and I'll go to the bathroom and then I will be right back. And hopefully we will. Okay, wait. I need to watch this. Hold on. I like that Tifa and Aerith are literally just like standing there. If you are in danger of being spotted by him or one of his pack mates, quickly press 0 to roll out of sight. 0, circle. Oh, this is like Horizon. That's crazy. So what happens? You run up behind him and then you press oh, you press triangle. Okay, got it. All right. I will be back momentarily. Give me a second to get words on stream up. It'll take just a couple seconds and I'll be right back. That was perfect timing. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Thank you for reminding me of that. My phone, apparently I didn't have an alarm that went off. I thought I had one on my phone, but okay, we are gonna whisper while sneaking. Okay, so this music is great. Okay. How do I throw stones? I just watched. Oh! How do I... No. How do I throw a stone? I need to pick up a stone first. Okay. This is like Horizon Zero Dawn, man. We're trying to sneak by a machine. Okay. I don't know how to throw a stone. Oh! Oh, but I think I found a golden tuft. Nope, that's just a leaf. That's just a flower. Okay. How do you throw a rock? Okay. Quickly! Oh, there's rocks. Pick it up! Pick it up! Okay. Okay. What do I do when I get on him? Like, he would totally be able to see me in those flowers. Ah. Aim is L1. Okay. He's gonna watch that rock come flying out of the flower bed. Okay. Way over there. Oh, what? Oh, okay, throw. That is a giant rock! What? I thought he was gonna throw a little rock. That was a huge rock. Okay, that was too far. I don't want to hit you. Okay. He literally just chucked us like a mini boulder. Do this. What was that? Yeah! What am I supposed to do? What do I do?
Good bird.
Yeah, good bird. Tufts. Plumes, that's what they are. We did it! That wasn't so bad. That was actually way better than what happens in the original game. It's kind of obnoxious in the original game, to be honest. You have to spend all this money on food.
Aw, isn't he just the cutest?
What is this music?
You know, they are kind of similar. Totally.
Their hairstyles. He's pretty cute.
What does he want now?
Do you think maybe he's still hungry? Sorry.
I love that he's like totally up and ready to be ridden, and he ran away, and those people can't get him.
Bill's place.
I remember in the original, they say Quark. Not as much of a fan of this version of this music, but that's okay. I really like the jazzy one. Where did he go? He is a limousine on two legs. Am I going in the right direction? Yeah. That wasn't so bad. That was like catching a horse in Breath of the Wild. Not so bad. It was a lot harder in the... Where is he? Did he go back already? Oh, yeah. Yes. Right? Yes? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, you had to spend all this money on greens, and you had to, like, keep throwing greens out while they were eating, and so you had to distract them while you fought the baddies. They only showed up with baddies. It was really obnoxious. Uh-oh, is he hurt?
Not so much as a feather place.
I'm so glad.
One healthy bird here.
Enough to ride?
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating. Once he's had his fill, though, I'm sure he'll come around to the idea, if we ask him nice. Ain't that right? I'll need to prep his gear and all that, so why don't you...
Do we have to, like, buy, like, legit gear? Okay. Somebody just called my name? Ah! I love this guy!
What a
pleasant surprise.
Oh my gosh, Chadley! I completely forgot about Chadley. Oh my gosh. Heck yes, I do, Chadley. Are you kidding? That is the most Final Fantasy name ever.
It was an
Chadley.
absolute pleasure working with you in Midgar. Thank you again. Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much material.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Detecting internal monologue. The hell's this weirdo doing here?
Well, he's probably not wrong.
I was created by Professor Hojo, you know.
That's right.
Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg. But to answer your question,
It's
I
a
took
very
page out of your
anime.
book and skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask.
That's
If it's
right.
not too much
We were like, dude, you should leave. Like, you should go.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it. But yes, though
I remember when you are, when you're in Wall Market and you're like Cloudette, and if you approach him, he'll be like, "Oh, my lady." He can't even look you in the face, and he's like super uncomfortable. Like he thinks you're a real girl. It's very funny.
the more my processing power will grow. As will the area I can survey. I might even be able to
Look
construct
at
a
his outfit.
communications network
He is a
independent of
vision.
Shinra. How does that sound? You not
I
only
remember
help
this.
me,
I'd forgotten
but
this,
yourselves
but
as
I
well.
remember this, and I remember liking that you could like create materia. It was really cool.
If we find any, we'll turn them on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that. Let's get started then. See that tower? That's your first target.
Yes.
And this will activate it.
Wait, I'm supposed to fight the tower. Wait.
As the tower is close by,
The
allow me
Chad
to accompany
module. Okay, wait a minute. What am I doing? What? Oh, that's right. We're waiting for the bird. Okay, we're waiting for the bird. Chadley. Oh my gosh. I forgot about Chadley. Okay.
Here we are.
What am I doing? This is so different than Remake. Just chatting with Chadley. I kind of sort of wish I lived in this world, but I also kind of don't, because Shinra is terrible, and Midgar is terrible, and Hojo is terrible, and Sephiroth is pretty terrible. But like there are aspects of it that I'm like, that would be really cool to have something like that. It's kind of like a tall neck.
Tower activation confirmed. Initiating preliminary scan of the Grasslands. I'll ascertain the
Chadley.
locations of fiends and natural resources.
Oh, what? So this has unlocked my map. Okay. Yep.
After careful
It is. It's like a tall
I have
neck
devised a new
in
name for
Horizon.
this type of research. I call it World Intel.
Chadley will employ the data you collect to develop new materia, create new combat simulations, and embark on other scientific endeavors. Activate the Remnawave towers you encounter and help Chadley deepen your understanding of this world.
I hope you'll assist me in gathering relevant data by completing various tasks on your travels. In return, I will use the information you
Yeah,
provide
I
to
totally
develop
forgot
new
about this guy.
material.
Heck yes, I do remember you. I mean, I forgot about him, but the second I saw him,
become
I was
research
like,
partners.
sweet Chadley! I couldn't
Before
remember his
that,
name.
Is there anything you would like to ask?
Yeah, Chadley. Who named you Chadley? I guess it must have been, I guess it was Hojo. Specific.
Which particular task would you like to learn about?
What is all this stuff? Life spring surveys?
Simply put, life springs are formed when the life stream breaches the planet's surface. To Shinra, the volume of Mako that can be extracted from these springs is insignificant, certainly not worth the expense. But to us, they are a veritable font of knowledge. In order to tap these precious reserves, however, you will first need to find them.
So is that what he's marked on my map? All the things that are marked on my map are things that he needs me to check out? Basically? Is that how this is working? Proto relic salvaging.
Ah, yes. I was hoping you would ask. I detected some strange energy signals earlier. My current theory is that they emanate from the remnants of ancient artifacts. But until we investigate, there's simply no telling what the sources might be. And since we have yet to identify
C marker, go do marker, make Chadley squee.
Proto-relics.
Got it. Okay.
A rather endearing name, if I may say so.
I'm so proud of myself.
At
Look at
any
his
rate,
little
I
like
would be
the
grateful
like
if you could
scarf like
investigate said
ascot thing that's up on his
ultimately recover them
little
for good.
kerchief.
If you still
He
have
is
questions
just
about
look at
World
him. He's
Intel,
so put together.
please ask away.
Nope, I'm good. I'll go to marker, do marker things. Yep.
Do you happen
You're
to have
right.
any
I did totally
questions
forget about him.
World
But the
Intel
second
and
I
the
saw
like?
him, couldn't remember his name, but I remember him. Yes. Yes.
In that case, I
How
see
did
no
he
reason not to
find
begin
me?
at
Well,
once.
he's kind of a cyborg, I
With
guess.
your activation of this tower, my analysis of the Grasslands has already yielded some data. Though
It's
hardly
amazing how
substantial,
much
it
better
is enough for
looking
me to
this
create
game is than
material.
just Remake. And Remake
of
was,
these
what,
would you
4
like?
years ago? And I remember watching Remake and being like, dude, this is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. And now I'm like, yeah, no, this looks way better than Remake. Crazy. Oh, but yeah, you can like buy it from him. Oh, you buy it from him and then you have to use it. Whoa, you can use fire and ice at the same time? Autocast allows an ally to automatically use spells with the linked materia when not actively controlled during battle. Oh, that is true. Yeah, I think Chadley was made by a professor in Midgar, the same professor that made Sephiroth as well. Okay, so also this is kind of sort of blowing my mind as well. Although I do remember this, other people in your party will not use magic themselves. They will only use, I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I was thinking that they would cast spells on their own, but you have to actively be controlling them or actively like either switch over to them or like use R2 and L2 to like switch over to at least their abilities and make them use what you want them to use. They will not use materia on their own. So that's why autocast is important. Wait a minute. How do... Oh, data points. How many data points do I have? I have 20 data points? Oh, okay. Auto unique ability materia. Allows an ally to automatically use unique abilities when not actively controlled during battle. Tifa will also use unbridled strength when not actively controlled if this materia has been equipped. I remember unbridled strength being amazing. So I will take this. And I will take... So with this one, you can choose whether to use fire or ice, and it takes up 1 materia slot. So instead of having fire... Yeah, that's what I was planning on using it for. I think I did that in Remake and was like, this is good. So instead of having a fire materia and an ice materia, now I have, and taking up 2 slots, I can take up 1 materia slot and use either fire or ice. Hey, it's Cody! How's it going, Cody? You're right. Better late than never, man. It's never too late. It's never. Auto cast. Okay, but I can go get more Grassland data points. Okay. And I assume I get data points by... Okay, he has 6 autocast. That's kind of nice that he doesn't actually charge you gil, because in the remake, I believe he charges you gil, and it's a lot of gil. Like, he gives you 1 for a pretty good price, and then after that, if you want to have like 2 more and equip them on all 3 of your... What was this little bot? Oh, it's his combat simulator? Oh yeah, I do remember that. That's really cool. Okay. I was like, this freaking little wackadoo Roomba just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, it's like a Wally. It's like a Bernie. It's a malt. Yeah, that's what VODs are for, man. It happens. It's not, listen, people have lives. What music is this? Is this the music that plays with Chadley around? Is his combat simulator playing music? I don't know. I don't know the answers to these questions. Okay. So while we're waiting for the bird, then the chocobo, then we can just run around and do Chadley stuff. Makes sense. Oh man, see, and this is actually probably a perfect time for me to kind of like wind down because it's almost 10. I always tell myself, I'm like, yeah, I'll probably only stream for like 2 hours. No, I won't. See, here's the problem. With me streaming in the evenings when Auden isn't napping anymore during the day, I used to stream during my baby's nap time, but she stopped napping. So now I have to stream at night. But now I have to use actual like real self-control and be like, no, it's almost 10 o'clock. You should really sign off. Because there's really nothing stopping me from streaming until like 11 or 12. Oh, we're not supposed to run around and do Chadley stuff. Oh, well, that changes everything. Okay, hold on. I didn't realize that was red. I was like, what is that? That looks like a cooked bird on the ground. Am I not supposed to talk to these people? They're just all waiting around here for me. Okay.
Hey, perfect timing. Pico's all prepped.
Pico!
Here, you just give that whistle a toot and your chocobo will come a-running.
Oh, nice. Press R1 to use your choco whistle and summon your bird to your side while out exploring the world. Note that you can only call a chocobo in a region once you have wrangled that region's bird. Oh, and he like calls your pack, so everybody's riding a chocobo.
I haven't.
Why don't we take a few laps to get you comfortable?
I know, right? I feel like if I streamed until 1 a.m., I feel like you guys would be like, Susie, you need to go to bed. No, it's fine. What is this? Is this what he wants me to do? Oh, okay. Got it. Oh, this is so interesting. In the original, you capture your chocobo, you use it for what you need it for, and then when you get it off, when you get off of it, it runs away, and you don't have any other way to get it back. Like it's, dude, am I? Did I knock that table over? I am so sorry. Yeah, I'm knocking all sorts of things. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm making such a mess. Sorry, Billy. What's your sister's name? I don't remember. Oh, that's where they are. Oh man, I really wanted to see the Midgarnasanum Sorminor. What is it? The Midgar Sorminorm? The Sormin... I can't remember. Can't remember what it said. Aureate. Pinion. Oh, that's a thing. It's like an accessory. A glimmering chocobo feather gilt for decorative purposes. Oh, increases speed by 10. Well, that's kind of nice. But like, that's not going to do me any good if it's going to make all my attack power less. Okay. We enable. I know. I was just telling somebody, who was I telling today? I was just telling somebody today, I was like, man, if I didn't have to sleep, I could be so productive at night. So productive. I remember, I didn't watch this show, but there was that show with Drew Barrymore where she played a zombie, or no, not a zombie. Was she a zombie? But she was like a functioning person. She didn't look like a zombie. And she was like, I get so much done. I don't have to sleep. I can, like, I've got more energy than I've ever had in my life. I am so on fire, I'm so active and I can get so much more done. And then her husband looks at her and he goes, "You eat people." I just remember seeing that clip. So yeah, I guess I do, but okay, where am I going? Hold on, I need to save. I can save anywhere, can't I? That is good. Okay. All right. We're gonna go take a couple practice rounds. Santa Clarita diet, that was it. Yep, I never watched it, but I remember seeing that clip and I thought that was very funny. Do you eat people? It's like, I've got so much energy. I've never been this productive.
Birds in shape for the races.
What races?
The gold saucers, I mean. They're a big deal.
Yes.
Won't find a ranch around here that doesn't compete.
So you guys race too?
We've been sitting it out since Mom and Dad left.
Those
but
poor
we're gonna
kids.
Get back in the fight soon and kick the tar out of one particularly nasty weasel. But never you
I think I know who you're talking about, Billy. I remember.
You don't get thrown from the saddle.
Unless it's somebody different, I
Why
don't know.
don't you try hopping on Pico and giving me a holler?
Okay. Oh, Pico. R1. I know my right left. There he is. Oh, look at him. He's such a good boy. Scent? Scour. Scent. Oh, will he like peck the ground? Oh my gosh, I love this music.
This way.
Okay, sorry. Oh, speak to him on the Chocobo. This music. Okay. This music. Did I ever play Final Fantasy IX? I played a little bit of it. I lost interest in it. I hate to say that because I know a lot of people love Final Fantasy IX. But I played some of it, but I lost interest. I lost interest maybe a quarter of the way through. Pass each of the goalposts in order and complete the course as quickly as you can. R2 to dash. Press again to sprint. Jump. Oh, we can jump. That is very... Okay. Oh, we get things. Participate in Hustle de Chocobo. Yeah, I'll do it one time. I'll do it once. Okay. This is so great. Oh my gosh. Wait, where is it? Oh, okay, there it is. Doesn't he get tired after a while? Oh. I thought I was sprinting the whole time. Apparently I wasn't. Dang it. We're gonna do it! Oh, maybe not. Yeah! Oh no, we didn't make it to the finish line. We did it! Literally 3 seconds to spare. Yeah! I'm forgetting my buttons. All the Chocobo related music is gold.
You and Pico are a perfect match.
Well, we do kind of sort of look alike. We have the same hair.
We can't thank you enough, Billy.
Thanks, Billy.
Oh, that reminds me. Y'all mentioned your flat broke, right? Then
Yeah.
you might want to swing by Kalm again. Now that the troopers have cleared out, it's probably safe for you to ask around for work.
Ah, okay.
Don't run off just yet. My sister's looking for help. Not sure what the trouble is. Didn't want to confide in me for whatever reason. Honestly, she hasn't been herself since Mom left. They did dang near everything together.
You want to lend Chloe a hand?
Why would their parents just...
True, but moving on costs money.
Why would the parents just leave their two kids that are that age?
Sector 5, right? Same deal.
I wouldn't call helping people in Sector 5 fun, but people the world over are willing to pay top gil for Cloud's hand-for-hire services. Ah, yes, the questing. Certain settlements will have a notice board upon which citizens in need will post job offers. Accepting a job will mark your new employer on the map. Tackle the odd jobs listed here to earn rare rewards, deepen your bonds with your allies, and increase your party level. Okay, well, if anybody thinks I'm not going to do these quests, they are wrong. long because quests are part of the fun. Not to mention you get cool stuff and you get money. You can warp to any unlocked waypoints, such as towns, repaired Chocobo stops, and activated Rimna wave towers. Nice. You can only fast travel to Chocobo stops once you have wrangled the region's Chocobo. Okay, yes, I did know that. Man, I'll tell you what. The fast travel changes everything because there is no fast travel in the original. You have to, like, you are very limited on, like, where you are. I think we do get to the gold saucer in this. I'm pretty sure I saw it in the trailer. We get to the gold saucer. Look at my map, you guys. I have so much stuff going on. Okay, that is a quest. There's the Chocobo tracks. Oh my gosh, there's so much to do. Okay. Moogle intel. Oh, that's also Chadley's thing. This is Fiend intel. Okay. And this looks fancy. It's like red. Phenomenon intel. Coastal lookout. Oh my gosh, we have so much to do. I'm so excited. Yeah, I know he's still got prizes. He still has a couple things. It looked to me like the first prize was definitely the best prize. But I think this is where I'm going to leave it for tonight. Because if I continue on, well, because I've been streaming for 3 hours and I have to stop. All right, we're going to save here. We're going to save here again just to be safe because I'm one of those double savers. Yep. Yes. I love the Chocobo music so much. It's fantastic. So I do believe we get, and like I said, there are people in chat that haven't played the original yet, but I do think we get to the gold saucer. I remember seeing a snippet of it in the trailer. I honestly don't really know how far this game goes. I have an idea. I think I read somewhere where people think it ends, but I could be wrong. I'm not really sure. I'm just playing it until it's over. Like, I'm super excited about it. This is like my childhood dreams coming true. I love it so far. It's great. I love the kind of the changes they've made and everything. Yeah, it is. It's a pretty big chunk to miss out on. So I would assume that, yes, like I said, I saw it in the trailer. But as always, I just appreciate everybody hanging out here and watching me be on my menu screen most of the time tonight. I promise I will get more used to the battle system and changing my party and all that stuff. There's definitely a learning curve and it's definitely gonna take some time to get used to it, but I finally have like my golden trio together now and I'm very excited about that. But I really like what I've experienced so far and I'm only, what, 5 hours in? So, I'm really looking forward to playing this game. It's gonna be a really, really excellent time. I'm very, very excited. So, I figured we weren't getting it, just wasn't we were getting it, just wasn't sure if it's in this installment or the next. It's been too long. I mean, yeah, Gold Saucer is relatively close after. It's been so long since I played the original. I don't remember where everything falls into place. I don't know, whatever. But just remember as we part ways and as I say goodnight, just remember how much you matter and how important you are. To my community and to the people around you. I am so grateful. I'm grateful for this community and for the positivity that everybody continues to bring to it. And that makes my job trying to keep the community together a lot easier. I'm an advocate for positivity. That's really my goal with streaming, is to kind of bring people together through positive vibes, like-minded people that love playing games and whatnot. And even if you don't love playing games, but you just like hanging out with cool people, we have a bunch of cool people here and I really, really love that. So I'm really, really grateful for that. Also, I just advocate for kindness. You just never know what anybody's going through and you should always choose kindness and compassion. And you should set boundaries, but you should also show kindness and compassion. I think we all can be better at that because everybody's waging some sort of war in their own lives and you just never know what anybody's going through. So But I appreciate everybody being here tonight. This was a blast. I also appreciate everybody's patience with kind of my streaming schedule kind of bouncing all over the place. This should be it for the next while. Charlotte has spring break next week, and so there's the possibility that I could stream during the day while she's home because she could kind of sort of watch her baby sister. But I also don't want to just do that for a week and then bounce right back to evenings. So, I mean, I'm open to that. Oh, and another thing I was going to mention earlier and I forgot. Mythly and I had been talking when we did her GameSpark interview. We were kind of talking about possible group GameSpark interviews. And I've already done kind of a poll about this on Discord, and a lot of people are, I think it makes a lot of people nervous to do interviews live. There's just kind of some pressure with that because there's not really any editing or anything like that happens. I mean, I can edit the VOD later, but I would be happy. I don't know necessarily about a stream, but I would be really happy to, unless people are up for it, like that's fine. But I would also be totally up for possible like once a month GameSpark discussions just via Discord. So I'm open to considering that. I'm really busy and have a lot of things going on, and now that my toddler isn't napping, it's a lot harder for me to find time to do interviews and video edit. But once a month is probably doable, just because I know a lot of people have a lot of passions about a lot of games, and coming up with like your top 3 games of all time or whatever is a really, really hard number. I know that there are a lot of people that could talk games for hours. So I'm totally open to that as well. We don't really do watch parties anymore, especially since Auden isn't napping. So maybe that can kind of be our next thing. We can kind of do like game discussions or whatever. I don't know. We can kind of feel it out on Discord, but that's just a thought. I'm open to that. Especially if people don't want to do a GameSpark interview and don't want to actually be in a YouTube video, but they'd love to sit and chat about games they love anyway. That offers them an opportunity to do that without the pressure of having it be recorded and have it be like put on a YouTube channel. So got kind of some things that I'm thinking about and whatnot, but so thank you all for being such amazing human beings and for being here and for being so supportive and just sharing some of your very, very valuable time with me. I appreciate it a lot. I'll be back tomorrow night and we will do some questing. I need to see this. What is it? The Midgarsh what is this? I don't remember. You guys know what I mean. The Smorgendorfer. The what is it? Marmon. I don't even know. It is literally the weirdest word that shouldn't exist. Like, what is it? I don't even know. The Morgus Stormer. I don't remember. The Midgar Smorgendorfer. Yes. The Smorgan Zapper. I don't know. I know what it is. I just have never heard it called that. Anyway, so I'm not really the Mormon Smarmendorfer. The Midgard Smorgasbord. I thought like I did a good job pronouncing it when I read it on the screen, but now that I'm trying to remember what it was, I cannot. The Swarman. I'm gonna have to clip that. The what now? The Smorgan. That reminds me of that SpongeBob Smitty Wergerman Jensen. I don't know if any of you have seen that SpongeBob, but his name was Smitty Wergerman Jensen or something like that. Anyway, so everybody have a good rest of your night. Thank you so much for being here. And oh my gosh, as I live and breathe, we have Alchemist. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Been a while, super busy with school and moving to a new house. That is very exciting. Like in the area or like far away? Like, is this like a cross-country move? Like cross state lines? It's like, what is it? But I'm gonna try and find time to watch your playthrough. I'm on chapter 4 of this game myself. I've missed watching your playthroughs. Silly, busy life. Well, ain't that just I know, life. Can't we all just sit and play video games? Gosh dang it. Oh my goodness, Ichabod, go to bed. Thank you so much for being here though. Oh, Alchemist, it's so good to see you. But that's a lot. School, moving, like I totally get it. My toddler stopped napping, so like my whole life changed. So I'm kind of like navigating that. I feel like today was good though. I feel like I had a good hold on today, and last week was like a total wash. I just feel like my streams last week were great, but other than that, I feel like everything was just dumb and may as well have just not happened. But this week I have a better grip on like my own mental state, and I feel like I'm in a better position. And it just took a chat with my sister. She just called me out of the blue. The 3 hardest things for a man to say are, I was wrong, I need help, and Midgard swimmer. What was it? The Midgard smorner. You know what? We'll find it. We will find it, and it'll be a good time. I am so happy to see you, Alchemist, and I hope that even though you're busy and even though life is crazy, I hope that you are also doing well and that you are happy. They say busy people are happy people. I don't know if that's entirely true, but I hope things are at least positive, and I hope things are like moving in a great direction for you. It was so lovely to see you. Thank you so much. I hope to see you again whenever I get a chance. I feel extremely lucky to see anybody that comes through my chat, even if it's just to come in and say hello. I'm gonna go write in my workout journal what I did today and wind down just a little bit. Busy people are stressed people. That is also true. So whoever came up with the busy people are happy people, not so much. So I'll be back tomorrow night, and I will see everybody then, and we will, I don't know, we'll carry on with our adventure. So everybody enjoy the rest of your night, your day, your time zone, wherever you are. And thank you for being such awesome human beings. I will see you guys next time. Adios, bye. See you later.